Yo, give me 1 second here while I get myself situated. One more. No, I promise. The title will the title of today's stream will be the closest thing to politics. I promise. Yo. How's everybody doing? Top of the morning from Ireland. Mike, I hereby claim this live. Hey, Preston Nick, I hereby claim this live stream at Red Dead Redemption 2. Yeah, you wish. Oh. Well, it's you know, it can't be helped, especially, you know, the day after an election, but okay. So this is kind of like an impromptu thing right now, though. So I'll say that up front. I didn't have anything planned. My next planned live stream will be on another courtroom breakdown or trial breakdown. This is more of like, what's up, hanging out. Let's see what's going on, what's new in the Karen / Frauditor / Sovereign Citizen front, and chill. I was playing Sekiro last night, and for those who aren't video game minded, it's a notoriously difficult game. So I had fun with it, but I died a lot of times, so I'm taking a break from that. Anyhow. Auditing America was harassing a polling place. Shit, we might have to take a look at that. But the first thing I wanted to show you guys is, well, okay. Let's get the disturbing out of the way. This is apparently an old video from Marcel Bisset. You know who we're talking about, the crazy Canadian. Look at my swole body as I front in front of a camera and my tribal tattoo, and I was in 500 fights, etc., etc., etc. Well, apparently this is an old video that he had from 3 years ago, and there's a reason why the comments are turned off, and this is just messed. Marcel, the family Bisset, yes.
Young people are about to run the world the right way.
Tonight's, okay, I'll say this. This is a brand new beer. I keep forgetting I have this. I have the thing mirrored. This is a brand new beer. Some friends of mine, they brought it back with them when they were on vacation. It's called Shipyard. It's a Nightwind from Shipyard Brewing Company. It's their winter ale, so this will be a first time trying it. But the fact that this guy has a kid narrating this is kind of messed.
For all, and that's why kids are taking over. We are the future, so let's fix the world. It's time for change. Here's what we must do together. We need to learn to become competent heirs by learning our rights. This is how anyone can help run the world.
I've never been a big fan of anybody, no matter what political persuasion, using kids like this. No, I haven't, Sean, but I'll take a look at it later tonight. And then, James, I'll have to take a look at that Auditing America vid, because I haven't seen that yet.
Please visit and join Peacemaker Society now. www.peacemakersociety.org. You may not know it, but birth certificates turn kids into corporations.
Oh my god.
Steal my birthrights.
And the videos are really low. Oh,
As a
there.
corporation.
Sorry about that.
This was proven in the 1985 Canadian ownership control and determination.
Oh, sorry. I didn't have it all the way up.
The solution is to join Peacemaker Society now. www.peacemakersociety.org. We're here to recruit you. See you soon.
Well, his voice is supposed to be annoying. He's 9 years old. No bingo tonight. I can't go that hard this evening. But he's 9. His voice is supposed to be weird and annoying. But he's also not supposed to be reciting shit like that. And that's the point. Anyway, let's find out where it is. Is it this one? Or wait, is it this one? Their most recent one?
If you're not using Hereby for project management and team collaboration, you're...
Well, it was Marcel of the family Bissett, so of course that's the kind of personality that would exploit a kid.
Engage people in conversation at all.
Oh, you can't talk?
This, no.
At all? No free speech?
Can I also have your ID, please?
Am I being detained?
Right now, yes.
Under what suspicion of what crime?
Listen, don't make it any worse, please.
Why you want my ID?
Just give me your ID.
Are you going to arrest me if I don't?
Give me your ID.
I'm asking you,
please.
Sergeant. Area.
Jesus, that's so pretentious.
This is
Yeah, I mean, it is a public area, but you don't have to talk and harass people when they're trying to...
Well, harassing is a crime. I'm just talking. Yes, sir.
Because now you're infringing on their rights.
No.
Now we can have you removed.
Then why don't you give it a try?
You're interrupting their work.
Why don't you give it a try?
Just interrupt their work.
Give it a try, bro.
Please not interrupt their work.
Give it a try, bro.
Please not interrupt their work.
Why don't you just give it a try?
Please do not interrupt their work.
Give what a try?
No, I mean, yeah, but you don't have a right to interrupt people. If they're
I
not
can interrupt all I want.
Okay, well then, Cheddar, I can interrupt you. So we're gonna have a
Yes.
conversation.
Then
So
good.
what's up?
Then good.
So
What's up? What's up?
So what's your name?
I don't answer
I mean,
questions.
well, I don't need to answer.
Are you a public employee?
What's your name?
I don't answer questions.
What's your name?
I don't answer
Are you a
questions.
public employee?
I don't answer
Who are you?
questions. I don't answer questions.
Are you Proud Boy?
I don't answer questions.
Who are you?
I don't answer questions.
Who are you?
I don't answer
We
questions.
can stay here all night.
That's
you
fine.
can get back to work.
So can I.
You can go back to work. Y'all can get back to work.
So can I.
Yeah.
What's your name?
Don't worry about it.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Then get out of my face.
No.
No. Don't like it when it's happening to you, does it? It's not so fun when it happens to you, right?
I'm fine with that.
Get out of my face. No. Yeah.
We don't answer questions.
You live, well, I can call some people that live over
And
there.
call whoever you want, bro.
Okay.
Do whatever you want. You can call
Okay.
call Joe Biden.
No, I'm not gonna call Joe Biden.
Call Joe Biden.
No, excuse me, I'm gonna call somebody that lives over here and have you removed out of their neighborhood. That's what I'm gonna do.
I bet you won't.
Oh yeah. You wanna bet?
I bet you won't.
How much you wanna bet?
I bet you anything.
We'll see.
Call the cops. Call the
No, we ain't
president.
gonna. I'm not gonna do all that. We'll see.
Oh, okay. Oh, so you're threatening me.
I ain't threatening you. I said we'll
You're
see.
threatening me, right?
Yeah, you know we'll see.
All right. Well, we'll see what's gonna happen if somebody try to put their hands on me.
Is that a threat?
All right, good.
Well, that's a
He
promise.
say they're gonna remove me. He's threatening me with having me removed by citizens, right?
And it's a pandemic, and you're in people's face talking without a mask.
You're the one that got on my face. You was over there.
So
You was the one that was over there.
The moment that you walk up on me, that's assault, and I would defend
Oh,
myself.
really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh, now,
yeah,
now I assaulted you, huh? I assaulted you.
said, walk up on me.
You're the one that walked up on me. It's on video,
I'm
bro.
standing right
It's
here.
on video, bro.
So you-
Matter of fact, I'm gonna stand right here because you talking shit. I'm gonna stand right here, and I'm gonna protest right along with you guys. Didn't your mom tell you not to talk to strangers?
And then your mama tell you to respect people?
I haven't disrespected anyone.
Let me tell you.
Have I used any foul language?
Look.
Dude, you're back on my face.
I don't care.
Oh, so now you don't care.
Okay, see.
I thought-
Oh my God.
I'm exercising my First Amendment. This guy's clearly triggered about my First Amendment.
No, you. No, you. No, you. No, you.
Personally,
Man, don't even direct no conversation at me.
oh, now you don't want to talk. Oh, now you don't want to talk.
That's right. Don't direct
Now you don't want to talk.
to them.
Now you don't want to talk.
Don't talk to me.
Now he doesn't. He don't want to talk no more. Yeah, he don't want to talk no more. I'm gonna go speak with the police over here.
That's a good question. I don't know where this is happening. And of course, these upstanding fighters for transparency and openness don't even have anything in the description. All right. The thing is, like, we don't even know what they were doing in the first place. Like, the video started in the middle of their argument, in the middle of the conversation. Although I do see that right there, that sign. Wait, can't see it. Point it right there. That sign over there says vote, so it's right next to a polling place. Or, you know.
I see you calling the cops. I see you. How's it going, sir?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing excellent. Can I have your name and badge number?
Yes, sir. Officer Hamilton, badge 311.
Tampa, Florida.
Can you please explain to this gentleman over here that there's no way that they can have me removed for exercising my First Amendment on a sidewalk, on a public sidewalk?
Well, yeah, from that sidewalk, but right now you're right there.
Well, this is a public easement.
Okay.
Are you trying to
You're in the middle of a street.
like find something?
No, absolutely not. I got called here. That's why I'm here. So.
What was the call for?
I have my supervisor on the way, so he'll be more than happy to explain things to you, all right?
Okay. Am I being detained?
Absolutely not.
All right. No problem. Thank you. Thank you for being courteous and professional. This gentleman over here said he'll have me removed by the citizens. I ain't seen no citizens.
Well, I know this guy who's speaking, he sounds Hispanic. You always have to be careful about saying something like that, but he has an accent. He clearly has a Latino accent, and I think he's mentioned his name before, and his last name does sound Spanish.
Yeah. But that first he wanted to talk, then he don't want
Not
to
that
talk.
it matters, but I think I don't know if I mean, is most of their stuff in Florida? I mean, I don't know if that's their home grounds or they're just traveling around doing this crap. I don't know. Wait, he's Puerto Rican? Oh, that's embarrassing.
So how's your day going today, sir?
Hey, Cat.
Hours ago, so got a long night ahead, but
Awesome.
God
How long
damn
have
it.
you been a police officer?
2 years now.
Good, man.
On Tampa, so.
That's very good. No, I want to talk to you. You threatening me, bro. You threaten?
So what you gonna do?
Oh, you are. Did you know that's a crime?
What you gonna do?
Did you know that's a crime?
What are you gonna do?
Why you want to hurt me though? You see, that's what I'm talking about. Why does he want to hurt me?
How about you and I just have our own conversation over here? Is that
We-
okay with you?
That's fine. I'm just trying to find out why he's trying to hurt me.
Oh.
He's calling his boys. Made a phone call.
Wait, what the fuck's that supposed to mean? And at least I'll give her credit for trying to de-escalate the situation, but I get the strong feeling that this guy is not going to adhere to it.
Sir, do me a favor, stand over.
Am I being detained?
Sir, do me a favor, stand over there.
Don't give me orders, sir. I'm not doing anything right now. I'm giving you enough distance.
I need you to go stand over there. Come on over here.
What's wrong with this guy? Why is he giving me orders? Am I being detained?
Hey,
Why is he
Wazoo.
giving me orders?
No, absolutely not, but he's going to talk with the person who called us, so.
And that's fine. You create privacy, right? When you do that, you don't just say, "Sir, go over there."
But you're the one who stepped up to the group.
Entire uniform that he's wearing, we funded that.
Okay.
We funded that.
Did you, though? Well, I would assume so. I imagine with 163,000, 62,000 subs and monetization, you probably do make enough to have to pay taxes, so maybe you do. Actually, wait a minute. No. You see, your taxes don't pay for those uniforms, though. Because you're probably not a resident of Tampa.
You see, that's not how it goes. I'm respectful to you. You're respectful to me, and we're all
My property taxes pay for my local police department's uniforms.
good. This guy's over here making threats. If something happens to me, it was this guy, and it's all.
Oh, he's from Rhode Island?
all gonna be in auditing America. If
Okay.
something happens to me,
Okay.
look.
Settle down, buddy.
He said. Well, he's the only one threatening me. All because I had a peaceful conversation about our elections, huh? I deserve to get beat up. So why is he threatening me? He's clearly.
Yes, now it'll be recreational marijuana taxes to pay in New Jersey. I mean, I'm surprised, but not surprised that actually passed in New Jersey.
He said he's threatening me. Yeah, it's on video. Share, like, and subscribe to Auditing America. And
He gotta plug that channel, yo.
that's very good. Yeah, it's on video. Share, like, and subscribe to Auditing America. And
Oh my God. He had to leave that in, the shameless plug.
that's very good. I wish everybody was like you and me.
Ah.
You can clearly see this guy gets triggered and he wants to call his boys to beat me up.
Oh no.
Because we don't want to fight. We want to listen to what you
No, he wants to fight. He wants to fight. I could see the anger in this guy's eyes.
Oh my God, dude. Settle down.
If you were a cop, you'd be a tyrant.
Okay.
Can I have your name and nice boots? Can I have your name and badge number, please, sir?
Nice boots.
Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you. Very respectful. Cool. Well, you guys are very respectful. You're very respectful. He's very respectful. We go around the
Trying
entire
to tweak my settings
nation
here, and it's
looking
not
for
working.
Courteous and professional public employees. You see, this officer over here is upset. He's making a phone call. I don't know what's he trying to do,
Nope.
but
Nope. Nope.
I'm
Nope.
not
Nope.
campaigning here for anybody. If that's what you're trying to find out.
I don't want to turn into a
Because
ghost, damn it.
I told him that I'm willing to listen to you, and you're willing to listen to me. We're having a peaceful conversation. I'm not here to tell people, vote for this guy, vote for that guy, because I told you bad things about both parties.
Okay.
Okay, I'm willing to listen, but so far you've only talked about Biden. I'd like to hear what.
Yeah, but yeah, Donald Trump shut down the Constitution.
Okay.
He's done nothing about having about the whole mask thing.
Okay.
Unconstitutional. These officers swore to protect the Constitution.
Oh my God, he thinks the whole mask thing is unconstitutional.
Since
Perfect.
when are we in
Awesome.
a country that they tell us what to wear and we have to do that? Since
It's-
when?
It's a public health concern, not a dress code, you twat.
We have the sergeant over here looking for trouble on the phone, trying to find out how he can get me for something. He's probably
All he's doing is talking to the election officials.
For what?
They run this property right now.
Okay.
So he has to get with the election officials.
What do they have to do with this whole situation, though?
Well, I mean,
I understand, but I really don't need protection. I'm good,
It's not that. It's like, obviously, you and I can have a conversation, but there may be some people here who may feel a little bit more strongly and more inclined to maybe, be a bit more physical, either towards me or towards
Do you believe I've harassed anyone here today?
no.
you. Came here. I'm not.
'Cause remember, the meaning you have to really consider. I know you're a very reasonable person from what I can see. You have to really consider the word harassing, because remember, the First Amendment is not about the weather. It's about controversial speech.
It's
As long as we're peaceful,
as
we can see
religion.
whatever.
Yes, you have your First Amendment to come here, speak on your behalf on what you personally believe in, and so do we. In a sense, you can. I'm not saying you.
I mean,
harass
basically, Wazoo, it's about a balancing of interests, right?
a little bit. Yeah.
I can understand that. I can understand that. But we have to remember the First Amendment,
Yes.
free press.
No, we're not denying that. You have your opinion to speak on your behalf, and so do we.
But people can't take a constitutionally protected activity and turn it into a criminal offense.
That sounds like a right to travel argument right there.
You need to understand that some people don't want to listen to that, and sometimes you need to respect that.
I understand.
Step away.
I understand. Just like this gentleman over here. He said, "Oh, I don't want to talk to you." Fine. You don't want to talk to me? That's fine. But he was the one that first came and said, "No, I want to know what's going on. I want to know what's going on."
Well, he wanted to know because he saw this, and obviously right now, obviously, it doesn't matter which political side you're on. It seems when somebody comes out with a different opinion, obviously,
Then everybody say he's harassing. But if I have the same opinion, then I'm good.
it's much more of making sure.
Look, how about this? Look, guy.
Say
You know what? Sometimes people aren't interested in having a conversation like that.
Exactly, and that's what these guys are here for.
And you
but,
trying to put yourself into it is annoying. And yes, it's not illegal to be annoying.
These
But
guys are supposed to be looking for criminals,
you're
not with the guy exercising his right.
Oh,
and
fuck
with
off.
his camera phone, you know?
Ah. Damn it. I'm disappearing. Damn it, Thanos.
I can tell
Fuck.
your sergeant, yeah, sure, go ahead. I can tell your sergeant is not courteous and professional because the first approach, let me tell you, I do.
All right, I think I fixed it.
go around the entire nation meeting public employees. Look how many cops we have here right now. We have 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's not a cop car, but I thought it was.
I was trying to get rid of like that noise behind me with the green screen.
They get paid they have a good job, you know? They get paid pretty good money. So at least
No, I know that.
a year at least. So we have 50. Let's say it was 50. We have 50.
Failing
plus
on
50,
you
plus
go
50.
to a post office for one stamp
$100,000
and then
salaries right here. And I'm sure it's more because it's
failing on what do you mean by
he's been a
failing
cop
on
for 2
poster
years. He's been a
7?
cop for longer than that.
Oh,
He's
no.
been a cop longer than that.
Well, I already know that, you know, watching Schrodinger's videos that these guys really like to use the line that they're press working on a story, and so that's why they're filming in a public place.
I hope to educate everyone on the First Amendment.
Oh my God. No, you're not there to do that. You're there to be obnoxious, cause a scene, and then make money.
On freedom of the press.
You're doing your job.
We have the right to say how we feel. We have the right to film in a publicly accessible.
I you know, bless her heart, she's trying her best. But I also get the idea that, you know, it's election day. You know, people are going to be advocating for their side. You know, the emotions are high, and the last thing people want to do necessarily is like debate or, you know, people are going to be set in themselves and set in their ways, and trying to, you know, demand a discourse is going to be treated negatively, especially on a day like election day.
Accessible area. And if people don't like it, tough luck. I'm not going to be disorderly. I'm not going to be rude. Although some people say, yeah, you're rude, but I can say F this and F that, and I'm not. So I'm pretty courteous.
Are you, though?
I'd like to find out who called the cops on me. Because that person is very, very, very uneducated.
Okay, buddy.
This is for Auditing America on every platform.
Okay.
80 million combined views.
Okay.
We're well known around the country.
Wait, 80 million combined views across all? Is that if that's across all platforms? Then shit, you know, for my gaming channel that has only about 4,300 subscribers. I mean, I have a decent chunk of that. I think I have about 4 million, and I only have like 4,300 subs compared to their 162,000. I think I'm doing okay. Of course, most of that's off of one viral video, but still.
I'm independent. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I meant. I was just curious.
Yeah, I'm independent. Like I said, I want no trouble. I just speak. I want people. I wish everyone was like you. That you can actually sit down, and even though we have different opinions, so can you. I can see that. I can see your.
I saw puppy pukes on cat has 3 million views. Exactly.
Interaction with someone, unless it's eventually escalated into that. But
exactly.
sometimes things get too excessive, and they need to just chill down. Somebody needs to just walk away.
Exactly.
I've learned it the hard way a couple times at school. So.
Oh, I understand. I'd like to know what the sergeant has to say because I didn't like his approach, but we'll see. I don't know why he's going in there. I don't even know why we're here because it was all our.
Dude, why? Because you're there.
Our discussion was over there, and if we're here, they can try to say, oh well, you're campaigning within 150 feet from the, you know what I'm saying, which is illegal, and I'm not campaigning. That's why I'm trying to make sure. I'm talking to these gentlemen this gentleman right here and this young lady about negative things about both parties. I'm not saying vote for this guy or trying to get people to do this or that. I'm just asking questions in a peaceful manner.
He needs to, he's got a wandering camera, don't he?
And somebody call the police.
Yep.
Have you ever arrested any bad cops? Yeah, I work on that a little bit. Set on fire that gas station, that mobile gas station on right by Busch Gardens during the riots.
I don't know. I don't know if they did or not.
Oh, I just drove by. It looks brand new again.
Yeah.
I was right there when that happened. My video got 7.5 million.
Okay.
Tossing a brick into the police car and busting it.
No, I don't watch much social media.
It's all over the place. They bust the Tampa police rear window. 7 million views. Did you see it? That was my.
Have you got the video of it?
Okay.
Yeah.
Do we need to move?
Oh, sir. According to Florida Statute 102.
Okay, but I'm not campaigning. I'm not campaigning. That's the
I
thing.
need you to move off the property. You're standing within the zone.
But that's for campaigning purposes, right?
The zone part.
That's for campaigning purposes.
Okay, sir. He's just explained to you the statute.
Okay, and I'm leaving.
150 feet.
Okay.
150 feet is clearly marked on all locations, all sizes polling area by the cones. There's a cone there. There's one over there right on the corner of 40th. All right. You cannot go within the 150 feet.
That's for campaign purposes, right?
What you're doing, okay? You can exercise.
Can
your
you
First
explain the
Amendment
law
right.
to me?
You can listen. I'm trying to stop interrupting me.
No. Listen, you have
Listen to me.
you have to be professional,
If you
sir. Why are you
are-
getting
if you
close?
come
see,
in-
you see, you're getting too
If
close.
you come in past the 150 feet,
Why are
you're
you
going to be
getting so
arrested
close?
for trespassing.
Why are you getting so close
Because I
to
want to
me?
make sure you understand and it's clear to you.
We can have a conversation
We
without
are
you being
having a
rude to me.
conversation.
You don't have
His
to be
last
rude
name
to
is
me.
Croissant.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm
because
not.
I know what the law
You
says.
have, well,
listen,
if you knew what it was,
listen.
you were right up next to the building.
Listen, I was right here, and I went
Then
over
you
there
can
because the
stay here.
police came, and I went over there. But our whole conversation.
Stay here. You
That's-
cannot be there.
That's fine. You can.
You're
You know what you
warned.
can. You know
If
what you can do
go
with the
back
entire
up
building.
there- if you go back up there again and we respond back out here.
Okay, so how am I
you've been
supposed to go
warned.
back? How am I supposed to go back that way?
You can go over there, but you cannot engage people in conversation at all.
Oh, I'm sure he's a sweetheart off duty.
Can I also have your ID, please?
Am I being detained?
Right now, yes.
Under
Can I
what? Under what? Suspicion of what crime?
Listen, don't make it any worse, please.
Why you want my ID?
Just give me your ID.
Are you gonna
card.
arrest me if I don't?
Give me your ID.
I'm asking
card,
you,
please.
Sergeant. Look, my
Give me
ID.
your ID
My
card,
ID is
please.
right here. If you want it, you
Yes,
can
I would
have it.
like it.
Look, you can take it yourself. It's right
No,
there.
I'm not
But
gonna
I'm not
reach in-
going.
I'm not reaching into your property.
You want me to
to
help
take
you
it.
violate my rights, right?
I'm not asking you to violate.
Yeah,
your
because
rights. No,
what about
I'm
my
asking
Fourth
you for your
Amendment?
ID.
What about my Fourth Amendment?
What about? Listen, stop.
No.
Just let me see your ID, please.
Am I going to be arrested if I refuse? It's a question.
Probably not.
Okay, so let me refuse, please. I can nicely refuse, right?
Okay. Can I see your ID?
Why? Look, you can see it.
Because I want to know who you know who you're talking to.
Look, my
name's
ID's right here.
there.
My ID's right here.
My
But if
name
you,
is right there.
if you want
Watch
it,
your back.
if you want it, you can violate my rights and take it. But I'm not going to help you violate my rights.
Okay.
You can take it. Look, it's right there.
No, I'm not
I-
going to take it. You're going to hand
Wait, he
it.
does have a Florida
And if
license.
I don't, what's going to happen?
You're going to hand it to me.
Am I
Watch-
going to be
watch your
arrested?
back.
Am I going to be? That's the question I want to know before you take, another
If you
different
step forward to that line again, you will be arrested. If you're
For-
doing this.
Oh, if I'm recording.
If you are engaging people in conversation about the election and you move forward to that line, you're going to be arrested. You've
what's
been
the-
warned. Watch your back.
And what's the crime?
It's
Free speech?
no.
Electioneering.
It's not a violation of the First Amendment. It's a violation of Florida state statutes.
Oh.
Okay.
This guy almost hit me. You gotta pay attention.
You gotta.
It's
let me tell you. Let me tell you something, Lieutenant. What is it, Sergeant?
It's sergeant.
Sergeant. Your first approach wasn't good at all. You have to be courteous and
Listen,
professional.
listen,
Yes, you have to be
I don't need
courteous.
lessons on how to do police
He.
work.
Well, you apparently you need some lessons.
Continue your activities forward to the 150 feet. Okay, you're gonna be arrested.
And that's what you want, right? You would love to do that, right?
Oh my God.
Come on, man.
I now
I'm
get. I
not
now
saying-
really am understanding how these guys operate.
No, I was over
Like they
here
really want to
having a
do
great
and say all the things to try and antagonize the police.
No, yeah, it
Well, I
is.
gotta hear you were up there.
Yeah, that's
He's
because the
yes, he's
police
tone
want
policing
you
the
to
police, basically.
Why don't you make an investigation?
Oh my God, I forgot. Man, remember when tone policing was was all the rage. When was that? Like what, 2014, 2015?
Before you make assumptions.
Okay. Don't go forward of the line.
Don't beat your dog.
All right. I think it's
That's disrespectful. That's disrespectful.
Listen, I understand what you're
Disrespectful.
saying. We all understand, but we have to do a job. You know what I mean? We have to keep everybody safe.
What about your oath?
Listen, the reason why we were called out here is because people felt intimidated. We didn't say you were intimidating them. They felt it. So we just have to come out here and make sure everybody feels safe.
Your sergeant wants me in jail over my.
And now, I mean,
he's a tyrant. Yeah, he's.
And now we got, you know, bad cop and now a good cop, and I think good cop doesn't realize like the kind of personality he's dealing with.
A tyrant.
Just be careful, okay?
Okay.
I will. And you're very nice. You're a very professional guy.
Shut-
You stand up to tyrant. You need to stand up to tyranny. You cannot allow.
Oh
your
my
sergeant to
God!
talk to
Get
people
over
like that.
yourself, you.
That's actually disorderly conduct. That's the meaning of disorderly conduct.
Oh my God! You're. Oh my God! Can I?
To you like that? That's disorderly conduct.
Hey, Jacoma. Long time no see, man. How you been?
He didn't get my ID because he knows I'm right. Yeah.
No, I would say you're right. It's definitely a spectrum. Like you could start like with you know, small L, you know, libertarian, to frauditor, to sovlite, to full sovereign citizen.
He wanted my ID really bad. And I said, you know what? You want my ID? It's right there. You go
Right on, man. No worries.
all on your own.
I'm just taking it easy this evening, enjoying some reaction videos to some of these
He was definitely
frauditors and
straining his voice. He
trying some new beers.
taking a minute, calm down, address the situation properly, and discuss with you. Hey, please next time do not pass that cone and record it.
That's right. People can now smoke meth legally in Oregon. So I guess that oh wait, are they in Oregon? Is that sovereign citizen like that couple in Oregon or Washington State? Well, they can do whatever it is that they were doing without getting arrested, I guess.
Assassin's Creed Valhalla available.
Oh, and that's it. And now that's the end of it. Okay, so oh, they are in Oregon. Oh, so then perfect. I bet they're happy. All right, hold on. I'll be right back. And well, I got another beer and I got something else to show you. Okay, so all right, Jacoma, see you later, man. Have a good one. Weirdest drama alert ever. God, Alpha, I do not look like Keemstar, damn it. Do I need to put, I guess I'll go put on a baseball cap and then you guys will be the judge of whether I look like Keemstar. So if you guys know, some of you guys know Ball Out, you know, the up and comer right to travel guy who is the next on the line to get his window smashed. He apparently changed his YouTube name to Freedom Fighting 27. Not sure what the 27 means, but there we go. If you also recall on my live stream on Monday or Tuesday, he was very, very like insistent that I do a video on him again. Well, I'm gonna get his wish. I'm gonna give him his wish. Poor bastard. This is a minute-long thing. And so, first things first, we already see this guy is recording a video while driving at night on a dark highway. So.
The pigs was just behind me, bro. They was just behind me. Some dude was speeding. They went right up and caught his ass. But, I mean, it wasn't really... They was behind me, bro. What the fuck? I ain't gonna lie. Damn, I couldn't get the though. Y'all couldn't see them behind me even if they was.
I don't know what the hell he's even saying.
Look, they stopped him because he got plates on his shit. Florida plates. Florida. His ass was going about $1. About $1. Hey, look at my mileage on my car.
Okay.
Look at the mileage of my video, bro. I'm out here, bro.
So he's driving 80 at night, you know, on a dark highway while recording a video.
I'm out here.
Okay. So, and now he posts these videos now. Oh boy. If it's more of the rambling nonsense, then I'm going to skip it because I haven't seen these videos yet.
All right, last video for you motherfuckers, bro.
Oh yeah.
Flat police over here. Looking. I don't know what the fuck they waiting for, but we're gonna see what the fuck they gonna do. I don't be getting pulled over. I'm gonna show y'all. This is my last.
He really thinks that this is proof that his shit works.
Y'all some goofies, bro. You put them plates on
What?
your shit, they gonna
Wait, who?
out your car. Rape your ass, molest your ass, all type of shit. My mama. You have plates like me on your shit? You got that private property in the fucking window? We watch what they do. This for the trolls, bro. I don't even really want to make these type of videos, bro. I just wanted to spread the word, but they are just so fucking stupid, bro. Shit, like what the fuck?
Well, Alpha, that's par for the course for law schools. I mean, I took it in stride, so.
Gonna get my kid? You too. You gonna see? They wanna just turn out in front of me. Okay. I ain't got no insurance, so I'm suing them and the insurance. Fuck you talking about. They go to the police station right here. Damn, somebody turn it behind me, y'all would get over. I'm trying to let y'all. Bro, I'm going 40. I'm going over 40 into 25. Wait.
What the fuck?
Right behind me. Right behind me, bro. Fuck from behind me. I'm switching lanes on that.
Okay. He was screaming earlier, and this is getting asinine. What's this guy's name? Ryan Alton?
They some bitches. I swear to God, he just tried to follow me and intimidate me, bro. On my mama. On Jesus Christ, bro. I go 30 miles. Nigga, 400 miles an hour. He was just on his phone talking to a sergeant. Nigga, the police a bitch. Nigga, keep your car private, nigga. Fuck you talking about. I just showed you, nigga. They some hoes, nigga. Where the fuck he at? On my mama, y'all saw him turn, bro. He followed me. Bro, he followed me like 2 blocks. He followed me 2 blocks. Where you go? Bro, I'm going 40. I'm going over 40 into 25. Where you at? Fuck you talking about? Bro, they some clowns, bro. Y'all don't want them white motherfuckers searching y'all, bro? Y'all don't want they white ass searching y'all, bro? Y'all don't want they white... Bro, I'm finna call it. My bad, my bad.
What the fuck is he doing? Jesus Christ.
My bad, my bad.
Watch what you fucking doing.
Video. Go. Y'all don't want they white ass searching y'all, bro? Do what the fuck I'm doing, bro. Y'all saw they ass turn, bro. I swear to God, he was on his phone talking to a sergeant, bro. He was ready to pull me over. I switched lanes on this bitch ass like, what? What? You feel me? Bro, his bitch ass flew down here somewhere. Bro, his ass up here. His ass up here. Let's catch up. Bro, I'm going fast to say I'm trying to catch up to his ass, bro, on my mama. Hey. I tried to tell y'all, bro, the police be turning. Bro, he up here. I'm only gonna get behind him one time, bro. I don't want want to speed. You feel me? I don't really want no valid reason for this nigga to pull me over. But
I have no idea.
I don't want to speed too much. But bro, y'all just saw this nigga.
But he is definitely very, very sure of his own shit.
I'm gonna go to the gas station. I'm pretty sure this, bro. He called his sergeant.
Ha! I wish, but no, it's not Mr. Burlington. Now, straight like that guy.
I swear to God, bro. I swear to God.
Ryan Esquire. Oh boy.
On the Holy Bible. I know he called his sergeant. Who else he gonna call on the phone? He right behind me. That's why I was quiet for a minute. Like, let me switch lanes. Bro, his ass switched lanes with me. Stop. I'm finna bust a left. Like, come on, pull me over on the side. He's never coming out, bro.
Okay. And now let me see where he's actually getting this knowledge from.
So let's drop some truth bombs.
Oh no. Oh, so is he lifting? Okay, so he's lifting this off of another video. Okay. Meet your straw man and whatever you want to know.
All caps, Christian name is a straw man. Did you know that? Did you know that slavery has never been abolished?
Okay. I'm gonna need more beer for this.
And you yourself.
Paying tax is optional. Registering a vehicle is optional. Paying a fine is optional. Attending a court is optional.
Are considered to be a slave right now. Did you know that? Did you know that? Did you know that when you call yourself African American, Latino, an Indian, a person of color, did you know that you're voluntarily consenting to be a slave in 2020? Did you know that? Slavery is legal, quote unquote, although it is not lawful.
Huh?
It's legal, but not lawful. You need to discover the difference, fam. Did you know that? You are not in debt to any financial institution. Did you know that? These are big secrets that are...
I like how he's just reciting what he's reading. And again, it's really interesting that he's basically taking this as absolute gospel when these are just declaratory statements without any sort of basis. In fact, and
paying taxes is optional.
There's motion in your living room, dude. Better check on that.
Did you know that? Registering a vehicle.
Did you know that?
Paying a fine is optional. Attending court is optional. Did you know that?
There is a lot of italicized.
Because the United States Corporation is a private company.
Okay.
True. Bomb time. It's two kind of United States. There's two.
Like, is he actually going to provide any basis, or is he just going to accept whatever this book is saying as truth and just going for it? For it.
Did you know that? Because if you didn't know, you finna know now. Common Law Handbook. Get this book. It's like $5.
For
We the people.
Yeah, I bet it is.
We the people.
Wait, there's more books about this shit?
We the people.
Oh my god.
How they be talking about, well, the United States is two forms. Yeah, it is two forms. One of them is called de jure, and the other one is called de facto.
Yeah, do you not? Okay, yeah.
See?
Okay, so oh my god. So I like how you get hints as to the origins of these ideologies just simply by looking at the years that they cite. Is it any coincidence that they say that the original United States existed only up until 1860, which happened to be right before the start of the Civil War, and then it turned into a corporation in 71, which is a couple of it's inside of Reconstruction.
The United States exists in two.
De jure is by law, and de facto is in reality. Like, so, for example, English is not the de jure official language of the United States, but it is the de facto language of the United States.
Two, the organic United States, which is controlled by the federal government until 1860, and the federal United States.
Yeah, I know, right? I mean, I haven't read Joe's book.
See that? You see that?
Of
the original United States of America.
And he's citing Downs versus Bidwell, and that is a fucking incorrect citation. That will, or I should say, that's a fake quote. What that is right there, because I've seen that before in other sovereign citizen literature. That quote that they're putting in there is completely made up. It doesn't exist anywhere in the case law. Nothing even close to the case. What's in the case? What's in the opinion?
Was never removed. It has lain dormant since 1871, and it's still intact to this day. Governments exist. The other, that instrument, the people are for the people. No, he's the CEO, and all these people, these so-called congressmen, whether they're Democrat or Republican, they are working under a de facto form of government. De facto. This is a de facto.
Oh my God.
There are several degrees of what is called de facto government. You see? There's several degrees. But since 1871, all of the United States has...
I mean, yes. I mean, let's like another example saying that the cops basically come up to you without any saying a goddamn thing, handcuffing you, putting you into the back of the police car, and taking you to the station without saying anything. The court will say, okay, the cops didn't say anything that he was under arrest, but de facto, based on their actions, he was under arrest. Like, based on the circumstances surrounding it. And we're going to treat it as if he was placed under arrest at that moment.
Been incorporated under the
officially placed under arrest
of a republic. Did you know this right here? Let's look at this. The U.S. Constitution, right?
The U.S.
Let's look this up. Fascinating facts.
Okay.
Not my words. This is fascinating facts about the Constitution.
Okay, asshole.
The Constitution. The word democracy does not appear once in the Constitution.
Okay. But that doesn't mean it's not a democratic form of government. Again, I really get irritated when people get, where some folks get so goddamn triggered over the idea of people calling the United States a democracy. No, it's not a democracy as in like an absolute form, but for fuck's sake, it's a democratic state. It's a form of democracy. It's a constitutional republic, which itself is a form of democracy.
But you got people screaming on TV, talking on TV all day, all night about what a beautiful democracy we have. How come the word democracy does not appear one time in the whole Constitution? Mega bomb.
Because it's for basic civics when you're a kid. I know, Wangald. They always use that part of the U.S. code for the U.S. being a corporation. You know, again, as you have rightly put it in your videos, a lot of these sovereign citizens love to cite case law and statutes in a vacuum without considering the surrounding context.
Mega bomb.
By the way, shout out to Juan Galt. Please sub to him if you haven't already.
Getting a license.
He's been doing this a lot longer than I have.
Let me show y'all something. Hold up.
And deserves some recognition.
Working without a license can often result in significant fines and even jail time. But it wasn't always this way. In the 1950s, only about 1 in 20 workers needed a license.
Well, you just saw that he was that's a video from the Institute for Justice. And they're a conservative / libertarian, nonprofit organization. And honestly, I actually agree with a lot of them. I feel like occupational licensing has become completely overbroad, and overblown. But that's neither here nor there. That's completely separate from the whole sovereign citizen bullshit that he just spewed.
Today, that number is about 1 in 4. And earning a license can often require significant amounts of time and money.
Let's pause it right there. License. Speaking about a license.
Oh God, no, he's not going to do it.
Apply to human beings.
What?
Licenses do not apply to human beings.
Huh?
Kush, why is that important?
Kush?
Because states cannot license your liberty. States cannot license your liberty, fam. Why is that important? It's important because this right here is called
we have a sovereign elected who's determined by bi-weekly council every I forget the whole fucking line. I wish I could play it, but I sure as shit my live stream would get shut down in a heartbeat if I even if I play that small clip. But I wish I knew that guy's complete form of government as he recited it from word to word from heart, but I can't remember it right now.
Called common law. If you know common law, they're not going to be able to get down on you because you are in common law.
There are several forms of common law, and the common law that you guys are using is not recognized by anybody. But there are several different definitions of common law that have, meaning within our current system of government and civil discourse, the vernacular. But your common law doesn't fly.
Common law is the real law, the supreme law of the land.
Oh, sweet Jesus Christ. Farcical aquatic ceremonies.
The supreme law of the land. The code, rules, regulations, policy, and statutes are not the law.
Oh, all right, fuckface. You gave me a citation. I'm going to find that citation, and we'll see what it actually says. Hold on. Because what they don't like to know... Hey, Emmy. Oh, okay, I do remember this. This is actually a case that's saved in my folders, and it's yet another case that they really love to take out of context. I now know this. Hold on. So for the shepherdize that shit. Shut up, Alpha. So first of all, common isn't even in the opinion. I just did a Control F. So the quote itself is completely made up. The case involved was that. And it's really creepy because I remember I was to myself today. I was thinking about this case, and I don't even know why it crossed my mind. I didn't know the exact citation, but I was thinking to myself this case was that the idea was there was a reference to, in a criminal action, there was a reference to the revised Code of Washington for the state of Washington. And the idea was that there was, what happened is that I want to make sure I got this right. Is that there was something in the code that was incorrect, or that it was there was an amendment. Okay, I think the idea was that there was an amendment made, or a law that was ruled unconstitutional, and the code of the revised codes of Washington was changed. The person was challenging his conviction because the trial judge was referring to a section of the revised code and not to the law, the public law that it was based on. And I think there was like an issue involving with the inconsistency of the statute passed by the legislature and what was in the code. And the court said that okay, yeah. In his reply brief, the petitioner further argues that it is extremely hazardous for the legislature to amend prior laws by reference to code compilation sections, I guess, rather than the actual public law itself. The court says, however that may be, the question before us is whether the legislature, in amending the two sections involved in this case, set them forth at full length as required by the Constitution. We hold that it did comply with the provision applicable to the amendments, and that the code reference to Raman Balance Code, which was, the equivalent of Thomson or Reuters, etc., was proper since the legislature had officially adopted the code as being, the publisher of the official code of the state of Washington for such purpose. So basically, again, it found it contradicts the very fake quote that this guy is citing in the first place. That's why I have it saved. Okay, now my minds are fresh.
Yet and still, since 1871, they've been pushing all these regulations and codes and statutes and policies on natural persons.
Oh my God.
See? But disclaimer time. If you still want to cling on to the slave brands of African American, you want to hang on to American Indian, Native American, you want to hang on to being a Latino, this does not apply to you. This only applies to free national people, i.e., Moorish Americans.
Wait, I thought this guy said he wasn't a Moor and wasn't a Moorish American, but he's gonna steal and upload this. All right,
American.
You do you, buddy.
So if you want to cling on to the dead status of black, then this does not apply to you. This pretty much is just information that you're gonna hear and see, and it's gonna be like, oh, it's nothing for you. You see, all codes, rules, and regulations are for government authorities only.
Wrong. Oh, again, another fake quote. Sick of this shit. It's like the writers of these books have to be acting that they are assuming that the reader isn't going to look up their bullshit.
Not human creators in accordance with God's laws. All codes.
God, I'm not even getting anything from this. Rodriguez with a Q? I'm not even getting anything out of this. What does it say? 769. 769. 1. Ah, found it.
Are unconstitutional.
All codes are unconstitutional and lacking due process. Really? Oh my god. And again, it has nothing. Okay. Once again. Let me see. Let me see if I even find. Nope. Hold on. Nope. God isn't in there. Codes isn't in there. Human is only exists as part of other citations. So Health and Human Services and Humana Incorporated versus Califano. Authorities isn't in there. So again, once again, it's a fake ass quote.
And lacking due process. Rodriguez versus
Fake
Donovan.
quote.
Department of Labor. You see that? All laws, rules, and practices.
That's probably the only. I'm not going to check because I'm tired of checking. But I'm willing to bet that's probably the only quote that actually might be in the citation.
Repugnant to the Constitution.
Get it right.
And void. Marbury versus Madison. This is one of the greatest Supreme Court cases ever. Ever.
He's well, one of, if not the most important Supreme Court case in the United States. So I'll give him that.
Marbury versus Madison. So why are you paying for a license?
How did we get there? What the fuck?
Why are you paying for a license, fam? Think about it.
Oh my god.
No wonder then that the issue of occupational license.
Does this guy think occupational licensing is the same thing as a drop? Yeah, he does. He does. What am I saying? Of course he does.
Economics issues in the country. And it often plays out in places as simple as your neighborhood barbershop.
Your neighborhood barbershop.
So June, how much did it cost you to get your? How much evidence?
They're gonna get down on you. They're gonna get down on you. See, states cannot license rights. You see this? This is why this is why it's called We the People. Because the people have to know. Because the people are the power. People, not individuals, right? People license.
It sounds like he just lifted this thing and just reposting it. No, I fight for freedom. We don't pay for. Yeah, which means that he stole this. He stole whoever uploaded this video and posted it up as his own.
And a fee for it.
I'm willing to bet he doesn't even have the. No, of course not. He doesn't even have the original video in the description.
With impunity. Shuttlesworth versus Birmingham. Supreme Court cases.
Moving on.
So,
what was the name of that sovereign citizen y'all were telling me about? Ryan Atler.
All these codes, rules,
Ryan Esquire.
To control you and manipulate you. And tell you that you have to get a license because if you don't get a license, you're breaking the law. You're not breaking the law, fam. You're upholding the Constitution. A driver license. You don't need what do you need a driver license for? You need a driver license to travel the road?
Wait, did I just see a web address? I did. Oh, God, legalese.
What do you need a driver license for?
Oh, my God. freewebs.com/debt-free sovereign goes to Magic Bank. Okay.
You need a driver license to travel the road? You need a driver license to travel the road? No, sir. Because they have methods. See a great deal of value, but therefore, and under the government, police are sent fully.
All right, I'm done. I'm sick of this shit. I'm really sick of this shit. Who the fuck is this? What?
I'm sorry, I have to ask you a question. Who are you voting for?
What?
Donald Trump, hopefully, right? Nothing. Yeah, are you alright?
Yeah, I'm doing good. I just heard you were making some of the guests feel uncomfortable. And I was
How is
wondering what's
that?
going on.
I just asking people if they're voting for Donald Trump.
Yeah, I know. You just walked up to that lady and you just made her look completely like defensive.
Well, I have that right, freedom of speech.
Here on private property?
Well, I mean, I can't say stuff. Are you?
I mean,
Are you telling me I can't talk?
You can't walk up to people and make them feel uncomfortable.
That doesn't
Start
make any
recording.
sense.
You're not making any sense right now.
What you're saying doesn't. No.
Why not?
Because it makes no sense.
I mean, how would
dude.
you feel if I just came up to you and started bothering you, making you feel uncomfortable? I'm just trying
I just
to shop.
asked a question. Are you voting for Trump? That was it. I mean, that's not a hard question to answer.
Nobody's obligated to answer you.
I mean, it's
understand
not
you, but
insulting, is
You
it?
can't just go up to people and start recording them.
Oh, okay. I mean, if you feel uncomfortable with me recording you, then I'm sorry about that. But I can record wherever I want to record.
Not on a private property.
You guys record me all the time. Those cameras right there.
Yeah, but you voluntarily went into Target.
You record me every day. right?
Okay.
Okay, so why can't I record?
Because you're a customer. Target owns the building. So Target has the right to record what goes on its property. That doesn't mean you get that same privilege.
If you're gonna make people uncomfortable here.
Why can't I record? You guys record me.
Yeah, this is our property. We need
Right,
to make
well, this is my property, and I want
Okay.
to record.
Then get the fuck out.
Okay.
Okay? Makes sense, right?
No, it doesn't. No, it does not. What the fuck? Who is this person? Ah! Oh god. Am I gonna have to censor this? I'm probably gonna get demonetized. Okay. Alright, moving on.
People are just gonna be people, I guess, whatever. Doesn't matter. But, you know, I gotta say something. Donald Trump is the fucking man. He's gonna win the election because this is America, and you know what that means, right?
Oh, I'm sorry, this is America. Oh, I'm sorry, this is America. Are you okay?
This guy right here, fucking asshole. What a fucking prick, dude.
You're sitting in a corner in a parking garage recording yourself with bubbles. That's fucking weird, man.
What a bitch. You know what, dude? I fucking hate people so much, dude. They're so fucking rude, dude, for no reason, man. Like, people just don't understand, man. Like, stop spreading hate. Why do people do that? Spread hate. I don't get it, man. People are scum, dude. They just do it just because I don't understand it. I don't get it, you know? Because they're evil? I thought they're the devil? I don't get it. I don't know.
Devil?
But you know what? Donald Trump is the man. He's gonna win the election. And, what else? Let's see here. I'm obviously the shit. You guys already know that. That's what I think. I'm better than everybody else. I am super intelligent. And yeah, you know what? I'm gonna say it, man. I'm motherfucking psychic. And if you don't believe me, You could suck a fucking fat dick, dude. I don't give a fuck. Fuck you, bro. I'm psychic. And it's true, man. I mean, have you ever heard of psychics? They exist, man. And guess what? I'm one of them. You know what? And if you don't believe me, I don't give a fuck. You know why? I don't care what people think. I'm just too smart for you dumbasses, man. You dumb idiots can't understand or comprehend anything that's outside of the box because you're so fucking stupid and your brain is small and can't understand anything other than 1, 2, 3 ABC. Fucking dumbasses, man. You know what? It's like these people out here, they're stupid, dumb. And I just embrace my intelligence because I can, and I'm arrogant with it. I don't give a fuck about anything but me. I care about money, myself, and money. Definitely money.
Money, myself, and money, and money.
I love money. I mean, who doesn't, right? Seriously. But you know what? I got some scum pulling up here, so I gotta go.
The fuck? Oh god, he said more from the same spot?
So I'm out here, man. In this fucking cold, dude. And you know why I'm out here? You know fucking why I'm out here?
Why are you out here?
I'm out here because my fucking landlord
Threw you out?
didn't pay the electricity bill. And it's not gonna come on until fucking Monday. You understand that? Monday. So I'm like really pissed off right now. I can't, like, you know, I gotta charge this thing on my fucking leg.
He has an ankle bracelet. What the fuck?
And I'm doing it. Man, it's fucked up, man. It is what it is. I look like a bum, but I don't give a fuck. I don't care what people think about me, not one fucking bit. Never have. So, I mean, I know it's real, and I know who I am, and I know what the fuck's going on, so.
Oh, man.
They can think whatever the fuck they want to think, you know what I mean? You know what, though? I want to make a fucking shout out to those scummy ass lesbians. Yeah, you know what? I hate lesbians, so it's just, it is what it is. And you guys could fucking choke on a cock.
I get the feeling that he got rejected by a lesbian when he was in high school.
But wait, you won't because you suck on pussy, so.
Got him.
Fuck lesbians. Straight up. I'm out.
Oh, no.
You know what? I didn't want to do this.
And we're already starting off with ASMR voice.
Like, I totally
Yeah, that looked like an ankle bracelet to me, James.
took down my channel just because, you know, I wanted to, like, do something different.
Are you okay? No, you're not okay.
But I have to put this out there. If you vote for Joe Biden, you're
He's like holding in like rage right now.
incompetent. You're stupid, dumb. You have no idea what's going on in the world. You clearly can't figure out the facts, Trump is the way to go. If you were actually intelligent enough to understand politics, you would know that Trump is the best candidate for the job. I'm Trump, 100%. And for anybody that's Joe Biden, you guys are fucking stupid. All of you guys. If you vote Joe Biden, you're basically an incompetent, dumb motherfucker. And that's just my opinion. Suck.
That's like your opinion, man.
Get up, bitches.
Oh, fuck no. Okay. Well, that was an experience. All right. Don Hawkins, what do you got for me? I don't see no sovereign citizen video. You'll have to link it. So, yeah, I'll take any suggestions in the chat on what I should take a look at this evening before I call it a day. Although Van had posted a couple of new ones. I know, right? We should watch that Sean, we should watch that one chick that you showed me about a year ago. Like, her name was Gail. It's like she was that woman who was completely insane and was just like rambling off like something about Keanu Reeves and shit.
Here to wrestle me on the fucking ground.
I literally, guys, this was before I actually even had this channel. It was still on my gaming channel where I basically lost my goddamn mind because of this woman's insanity. Because I was already Gail Chord Schuler. That's her. Gail Cord Schuler. Cord. Yes, that crazy ass woman.
I do not consent.
Yeah, I was, yeah.
Unlawful arrest. I do not consent. No, I do not consent to this. Do you understand? I don't have to go anywhere with you guys. You do. I have not consented to anything. I do not consent. Do you look at me? I do not consent. I do not consent. No, I am not. Yes. No, I am not. It is my fucking.
Well, here's the thing, Beverly. When Sean pointed me to her, I was already like 6 beers in. Like, it was in the middle of a sovereign citizen bingo, one of my first, and he showed it to me, and I lost my ever fucking mind. Like, I had to drop the stream after I watched it because what the fuck was I listening to?
To stand where I fucking please in my yard.
Oh yeah.
Where you guys are
Queensland.
standing. Do you realise that's fucking trespassing? No. Have you read the signs? Oh no, just hold on. Just hold on. You're under arrest. No.
Reminder to all of us fellow globe earthers, right now it is... Wait, in July? That's winter over in Upside Down, Australia.
You fucking maggot! Get the fuck off my arm, cunt! I'm fucking not! You fucking boy, you faggots on you! You fucking faggots, cunt!
Yes, right now it's late spring in Australia.
I can't. He's fucking hurting me, you fucking poopies.
Stop resisting.
I like how calm the cop is during this entire, like, exchange. Stop resisting, sir.
Fucking trying to fucking
release your arms.
Fucking...
The guy is screaming while the cop is like, sir, please stop resisting. Sir.
You're fucking hurting me!
Yep, as you were told, you're under arrest.
For what? For what?
I don't know what a drop kick is in Aussie slang, Sean.
For fucking what?
You're under arrest for unlicensed
You're fucking
driving.
shit, cunt.
For a what?
You're under arrest for unlicensed
You're fucking
driving.
shit, cunt.
Oh, unlicensed driving.
And also,
You're
obstruct
full of
police.
fucking shit.
So you can
Fucking whole lot of you. You're a fucking yeah, go on, fucking wrestle me, you fucking down. I'm fucking not doing nothing, you fucking cocksucker.
Calm down.
I'm fucking not doing nothing.
Listen.
Let me the fuck go. You fuckheads. You fuckheads are in the fucking room. You fucking maggots.
Oh. Yeah.
Well, they're fucking hurting me.
Well.
How am I supposed to fucking calm down? You fucking got me over the fucking fence, you dickhead. Let me the fuck up. It fucking hurts, you maggots.
You're not going to let up to your
That's right.
Hurts.
Relax.
You could, if you could just post like the title of the video, and I'll just search for it through Google. How about that? Because I don't have links available.
Let me up.
Stop resisting.
How the fuck am I supposed to relax if you don't fucking let me up?
Stop resisting.
I'm not fucking resisting.
Can you get the car around, please?
Well, let me the fuck up then, cockhead.
Okay, we'll get the car
Fuck
around.
me dead.
As we told
How
you,
fucking hard is it to fucking
when the car gets
understand?
here, we'll put you in the car.
You fucking drop kicks.
No, stupid Streamlabs. James, just post it on here.
No,
Post the title on here.
just let me the fucking stand up then, you cockhead.
Stand up and
Let me
relax.
fucking stand up. My fucking feet are getting cut up with the fucking wire. You fucking drop kicks.
Then relax. Stop yelling, mate.
Help! Help! You're a fucking drop kick.
Okay, you're under arrest. Stop throwing your head back, mate. It's not going to help.
Nah, I'm fucking trying to tear my fucking face, cunt.
Once we get you in the car, then we can work that out.
You're a fucking bunch of drop kicks. Fucking know that.
So wait, so he's calling him a drop kick, aka punt, aka other unt, right?
They're just gonna fucking lock me up and wait.
Mate, you got anything on you?
You fucking get off treating people like this, you fucking wankers. Yeah, you fucking cockhead.
Alright.
Yeah, you big tough cunt.
Mate, we're going to search you. Alright, we
You
can
got
search you
nothing on
standing.
me, you
Is there
fucking
anything that
cocksucker.
you have that you shouldn't have?
No, there's fucking nothing.
Because I remember, I know the Brits do that too. Like, you know, we're in complete Barney, as in Barney Rubble, as in trouble. Fucking yeah, Cockney rhyming slang for fuck's sake.
Nothing on me.
Mate, if you want to keep acting up, we'll search you on the ground, alright? What have you got on you?
Nothing, you cockhead.
Alright, my name's Constable Ernie Arton.
I don't give a fuck.
I'm going to be conducting the search, alright?
No, I don't consent. You're a fucking poofter. Ah! You fucking hurt my arms. You understand?
All right. I think I know which one you're talking about, though. No, not that one. So, you know, let's go with Schrodinger. Yeah, that Schrodinger. And I think I know which one you're talking about because I think I have seen that one though. It was a couple months ago that he posted it because it was very, very early. During the initial parts of the pandemic. Where is it? Where the fuck is it? I know I've seen. Ah, there it is. Ah, stop it. All right, this is actually kind of funny.
Finally discovered why things the Flat Earther CC. I'm sharing this newfound knowledge with you because it's informative and because it's hilarious. Let's take a look.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you may be. Well, same day, same time. This is not to scale, of course.
I know.
When I grew up,
I've already seen this, but I think you guys would love to see it anyway. I need to get another.
the solar system.
I'm gonna deal with this shit. I need another.
Alright, honey, come on.
The sun was standing.
Why don't you stop this bullshit?
Can you give me like 5 minutes?
No, you've had it all morning, and I'm just freezing, and I'm hungry, and I'm trying to stop cleaning the house.
What did she call him?
You're an idiot.
I think I need another opinion. Team Skeptic.
This is my last for the evening.
Called him an idiot, and she wasn't wrong.
Thank you. It's bad enough that his wife humiliated him, but he compounded the humiliation by posting the video on his channel for all of us to look and laugh at.
Yeah, the fact that he still uploaded this anyway. Yeah.
I do appreciate him giving me material for this video, though.
I mean, it's free laughs.
Towels took the T off of his Skechers, not just his.
Pretty much everything you.
How come it's so dead in here? I thought it would be a zoo.
I think everyone's like being really good with social isolating, so everyone's staying home, but yeah, it makes the hospital pretty
Well, do you know Dr. Gerard LaRosa?
No, I don't.
Oh god, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to watch all of this from start to finish. Store WTF dispensary.
Did you see this letter they put out? Fraser Health? Saying it's a zoo in here, people are dying, and they got to decide between life and death between patients.
Maybe that's a different hospital.
Royal Columbian from the Vancouver Sun.
Was that today? Or
Oh god, no, not this guy. No. Oh god, no. Yes, Lord Merrick. Actually, one of his first the first video I did tonight was Marcel of the Family Beset. I am not going through this guy again. I am not dealing with this psychopath anymore. Seriously.
Yeah, they're saying that you're not allowed back there?
No, I'm just a Wayfinder volunteer, so I just help people.
Oh, you're volunteering. Okay, thanks.
No problem.
Yeah, apparently if you take the flu shot, you'll test positive.
Well, which one? Which one are you talking about, Nathan? Where he goes after where he leaves that where he goes after the DMV?
Hi. Yeah, I want to get tested. Yeah, cough, fever, warm.
He wants to get tested, and this is March 29th. So right when the thing is really starting to kick off. And when testing is very limited at this point. Sovereign citizen number 6 on vilified freedom.
want to put this on and just sanitize your hands, and somebody will be right with you?
Oh, he's doing videos all day, every day. Barbecue sauce. Okay. Meryl.
Hi. I've been lying in bed all day. I feel a little bit better, but like I got up, I was well rested, and I was like coughing and
When did the cough start?
a little bit last night before I went to sleep.
Okay, any headache?
Yeah, lightheaded and like pressure on my temples.
Okay, any fever or chills?
Yeah, I had some today. I was wearing my hoodie and my sweatpants, and I was still lying in bed and feeling cold.
Okay, any recent travel at all?
No, not at all.
No, any
This one?
contact with anybody with these symptoms?
I don't
Or
know
this
either
one?
with the symptoms, no. It just surprised me. I was feeling
Which
really
one, Nathan?
Okay, any chest pain at all?
a little bit shortness breathing, but I do vape, right? So, but it's a little bit more than normal, I guess.
What we're gonna do with anybody coming in with mild symptoms such as your own,
Uh-huh.
we're sending them across the street to the clinic because of the COVID infections that we're
Yeah.
trying to prevent.
What's up, Brazilium? This is the last beer for tonight, and it's Atlantic Brewing Company, Blueberry Ale.
Okay.
You can give them a call before you walk over,
Okay.
and then they'll direct you from there. Okay?
Are they like on Columbia or?
They're literally across. If you go outside of the emergency
Yeah.
on Columbia, yeah.
Okay. But you guys aren't doing any checks here?
Nope.
Okay.
No, we have too many high-risk patients from other medical issues, and we're only dealing with severe patients.
Like other medical conditions, not.
Yeah, they legalized all the things in Oregon, apparently.
Pathetically, have a mind. Us and the other patients don't want, we want to limit exposure, right?
So there's no COVID patients here.
Here.
Yeah.
It's hard to know, but we are starting to see them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I got scared too because I was and I didn't even want to come here because 20 minutes ago this letter got put out by Dr. Gerald DeRosa saying RCH is like a zoo and like there's people dying and you got to choose between life and death.
That's not happening here yet, and hopefully it doesn't happen, but that's a strong possibility.
So this is fake news. He's saying he's the head at Royal Columbian Hospital. Like.
He gets owned by a woman running the dispensary.
Hi, do you have a feminine day? So like a women's Wednesday or something like that? Well then do you have a masculine, like a testosterone Tuesday?
What?
Well that's good. I'm glad to hear that there's not being discrimination. That's equal.
Where is it like that somewhere else?
No, it should be. I get the male retrospection is now becoming complete towards the female retrospection, or the females kind of becoming complete or equal in a sense. And so some places give retribution in a sense to the women Wednesday kind of thing, and then they leave out the men and don't give them a holiday. Yet
I noticed that too, Pope. Is that Oregon and Washington State have it seems like both states have nothing but the extremes on either side.
It's kind of the point that
It's mostly because men have been considered
the top, and
yeah,
I
for a
get
while.
that.
So women are coming up.
I know. It's a terrible characterization. I know. I'm sorry.
Find an equal right.
I love you.
It's super hard to not be it where it can become a polar opposite kind of thing, and so I totally get how it is. It's just everyone needs to think about that kind of thing. That if women get that, then men should get a day too, kind of thing, because it's not.
No, not you. Of course not.
And you got all these men that are presidents. You get most of the men are in the top of all jobs right now. They've been running the world literally. So they have their day, which is every day. And that's why the representation of women is so important.
Then I stand corrected, Emmy. I said it seems like.
There's a
I think I said it seems like.
in a sense because
It's that the appearance is there. Because most of the time, those extremes get all the news when it comes to Washington and Oregon.
And we're still building up
So
to where the.
that's your fear, is that the whole.
Oh no, I'm not. It's not. I guess no, I don't want to say fear. It's no. I'm just saying the if there's not the positive or not the.
I don't think this is a good place to be having this conversation. We're all here to have a good time and just smoke some pot.
Emmy, you are pretty and you are well loved by your family and friends.
I was asking a question. I'm sorry.
Your question's been asked and answered, and now you're having a debate with this woman who doesn't have the option to say no to you. She has to sit here, and you don't have to berate her like this.
I'm not trying to do that, and I apologize if that's how it's coming out.
It really is coming out like that. So I hope you have a great Easter, and I hope you make a good decision.
You wished him a happy Easter.
I apologize if that's how you felt. Sorry if that's how you felt.
Then walk away. Go away. That's your cue to leave. Go away. Thank you. We're just out here trying to smoke some pot, man, and you're ruining a good fucking time. Okay? Now leave.
When you're traveling at commercial capacity.
Oh no.
That means that I have to be Domino's, or I have to have a logo on my car that says I'm a business. I have to have, because it's taxable. Because traveling's free and it's a right.
Okay, but you're still operating.
Okay, well, see, the thing is, I didn't know this was a thing until I moved to Rhode Island, but there is such a thing as a car tax. Like, an annual car tax.
No, a motor vehicle and a Black's Law's dictionary.
Oh, I should mark that on my fucking bingo card. Non-existent bingo card.
No, this is automobile. Motor vehicle is...
It's the same fucking thing.
That means that...
This is a motor vehicle. It can be anything. It can be a riding lawnmower. It can be a boat. It's anything that's out.
Then the cop overstepped her bounds.
You do understand the oath of office, don't you? To the Constitution?
That's not surprising, Wazoo.
Took oath of office to get your position? Color of law, because this is... Like, the way color of law works is... Like, I got my constitutional right.
Wait, this is from Ryan? Oh.
It's over top of all the rest. So the right to travel is there. Now, if I want to travel and make money on the roadways, then I have to pay for tags. I have to get a license. I have to get all that stuff.
Sir, I just want to be clear. You don't want to present me with your operator's license right now.
I don't.
She's like, I do not have the time for this shit.
I have to.
Yes, you do, sir.
Yeah, if I'm driving, I have to, but I'm traveling.
You're operating a motor vehicle. Driving, traveling.
An automobile.
Doesn't matter, but you're operating a motor vehicle, sir. So if you don't
Is it true that you have video and microphone?
Oh, he's got a script. Awesome.
Microphone recording on your person?
No.
You have to have state law. You have to have a recording on your person.
No, I
don't. You don't know that new rule that the government came out with?
Which government?
I can tell you that's
You don't seem to respect the government's laws, but you seem to want them to adhere to it there.
Supreme Court. It ain't like Michigan. It's Supreme Court.
I don't recall a SCOTUS decision where it mandated officers are required to have body cameras. You're gonna have to cite that one for me.
Okay, but regardless, I need your license, and if you're not willing to present that to me, that's fine. I'll go back to my car and we'll go from there. But the easiest route is for you to present me with your operator's license.
It's easier for you.
It's not easier for you, sir. I don't want to cite you for not presenting me with your operator's license. I'm trying to give you out here.
I know, but legally I don't have to give you one for traveling. Now, if I'm in commercial capacity and operating in commercial vehicle,
Operating a motor vehicle, and I'm not going to argue with you, sir. I want to make this.
will you please just real quick? I don't want to be a dick. Look up Black's Law real quick.
Yeah, let's. Yeah, all officers are assigned a Black's Law dictionary, in addition to their fucking sidearm.
In your car, I didn't believe it at first either.
Sir, I had
Are you fucking stupid?
to study it in order to pass recruit school.
Yeah, but I know what the police academy training is. It's more like how to boot indoors, not to get sued, how to detain people, all that type of stuff.
How to not get sued?
And they don't teach you law. That's what the prosecutor does.
I'm pretty sure, and I can confirm this with my brother, that he was actually at least taught the basics of Texas statutes and the application of law, the application of force, what he can't do. I'm fairly certain that my brother was at least taught what certain laws are, how they are, so he can identify when he thinks that somebody is breaking said law to act on it.
So you don't want to provide me with your operator's license, sir?
I don't.
They don't have to be experts, as I discussed in my breakdown video a couple days ago. But it's expected that the cops are trained to know how to see an element of a crime is being violated, or an element of crime is being satisfied, or a law is being broken.
Don't have to present you with an operator's license.
And as Sean Hawkins mentioned, most cops in a lot of the major cities, they require you to have a college education at minimum. And I imagine having a bachelor's in criminal justice means that you're going to understand the legal system and at least some parts of the law.
Your operator's license, or are you refusing?
Yeah, I'm king of the Notary Republic. And there it is. Step out of the vehicle, please, sir.
Am I being detained?
Yeah.
Right now, is it purposes of my traffic stop? Yes, you are.
Is this a transaction of security interest? If not...
Wait, oh my fucking god, he's one of those.
I'm not obligated to You're not obligated to generate...
Come on now. Use your words.
...upon me to pay or perform, so there's no reason for us to be talking. And if there is, you need my consent, and I do not consent to your transaction of security interest. Are you leaving, ma'am? Am I being detained? Am I free to go? Because if I'm not being detained, I'm free to go.
She said you're being detained. She already said you were being detained.
Some people don't know the law. I mean, I have my driving permit. I'm completely legal, but I don't need that stuff to be traveling anyway. That's the whole point. They can't just stop people for whatever they feel like. Give people a hard time to generate revenue. She said, "Can you come out of the vehicle?"
Is that him with his not girlfriend?
It's like, can you get a warrant?
Cardio burns fat, right?
Oh, fuck off. I've been getting this commercial so many times, and I've really fucking annoyed. I really want to punch this guy in the face, even though he'd probably beat the shit out of me, but still. Okay, we're done with that. What else we got? I still got more than half a beer left to go before we end this evening. Fine. Oh! There was one from Schrodinger that I only saw recently. And the reason why I love it is because this dude's accent is fucking amazing. Hold on. No, not him. No, not him. Oh. That, although that one is actually pretty funny. I'll save that for later. Nope. 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 Where was he? Is it a couple? I think it's this one. Yes! This one.
I need to speak with your desk sergeant, and why have you stopped me? Why have you stopped me?
The only reason why I love this one is because of this fucking accent, y'all. This has to be like fucking Louisiana or like deep South Mississippi.
Down. It is down. It is down. I said it is down. It is down. Why have you stopped me? I want to speak to your desk sergeant now.
It sounds like these two watched some Sobsit videos and decided to make one of their own. If their goal is to entertain us, they are very successful cinematographers.
Roll your back window down so I can see inside your car. You're not free to go.
You have not said why you have stopped me.
Roll your window down so I can see you.
We did use a turn signal.
God, his haircut reminds me of what's his face from fucking GTA 5. I can't believe I forgot his name already.
You are lying. I would like to see it. You get your desk sergeant down. You need to get your desk sergeant down here.
Trevor! Trevor! That's the name, Trevor.
Speak to your sergeant. My window don't go down in the back. What? My windows do not look in the back.
Trevor, that's what I'm thinking of.
It does not go down. What? It does not go down. I do not have to. I do not have to.
Yeah, you do. You're detained, bro.
It sounds like my brother. I feel bad for the kid, but the cop sounds like something my brother would say. You're detained, bro. Roll down the window.
You have not told me why you are detaining me. That does not give you.
You didn't use your turn signal.
Right to detain me. That gives you right to stop me.
What? But that's what a stop is.
A traffic stop is a form of detention called a Terry stop. The term Terry stop is derived from the Supreme Court case Terry v. Ohio that Sobsits love to cite but have apparently never read.
That does not give you the right to detain me. No, it does not. You get your desk sergeant down here. I'd like to speak with
down here.
Him. You better get your fucking boss down here.
Here, right here.
Nope. I'm not coming out. Do not touch my vehicle.
Hey, bud.
I'm calling your boss.
Hey, be quiet and I'll talk to you.
I'm calling your boss. We'll not unlock the door.
Okay, that's fine. You can also step out and talk to me.
No, I'm scared to get out. You have a gun.
Well, all police officers have guns.
I mean, in the U.S.
I'm not getting out. I'm afraid for my life.
Why?
Because you have a gun. You guys like to kill people.
I don't like to kill anybody. I've never
Bullshit.
killed a person.
All you cops like to kill people. I want to talk to your sergeant.
Hold on. If he thinks that all cops want to kill people, why is he asking for the sergeant to come? That would be doubling the number of people that want to kill him. I'm going to be editing a lot of dead air out, because Sopsits love to cram 5 minutes of content into a 45-minute video.
Sergeant's coming, bud, but she's not going to make any movement until you let us see anybody inside the car.
Walk around front, look in.
What?
Walk around front, look in.
I'm not going to walk around the front of your car. That doesn't make any sense.
That is also very, very stupid for the cop to do. Hell, even the wife is starting to be tired of this shit.
I don't want to get run over.
I would hope you wouldn't want to.
Yeah?
What's your issue? Why are you honking your horn back?
Because I can. I'm white.
What?
I'm white.
That is the strangest flex, but okay. I don't know what his race has anything to do with his ability to honk the horn, but
I can't honk my horn when somebody is in my way of traffic.
Nobody was in your way.
You had your fucking somebody talking to them on the road. I got it on tape. I know the laws, buddy, and I'm waiting for you to do something wrong so I can sue your department.
department. You're gonna be waiting a long time, bro. He said because he's white, that gives him the right to honk his horn or something. I honestly, it's the probably the weirdest flex I've heard about somebody declaring their race. But here we go.
I'm only agitated because I'd like to get another paycheck from you people.
Wait, what?
I sue you guys about 3 times a year.
Yeah! 3 times a year, sir.
You do what?
You heard me.
I can't hear you, buddy.
Traffic out here. Here's the sergeant, so get ready to show yourself or roll the windows down, okay? You can roll the back window down on the other side, too. Would you rather do that?
No.
You got your ID on you?
If you tell me why you've stopped me.
See it right here? I already told you 3 times. Here's the sergeant. Now roll the back window down so we can see in the back.
You tell her I'd like to speak with her.
With her.
We're not going to move past this tinted window.
It's not illegal to have black tint in the back window.
Bud, I said we're not going to move past it. I can't see back there. Okay? I'm not going to move past it.
I told you my back windows don't go down. So you can fuck off. I already told you they don't work.
That's not how that works.
Sergeant's here, that's what you asked for.
I'd like to speak with her.
With her, good sir.
Come out and talk to her.
I'm not leaving the vehicle.
You're going to have to come out here or roll one of the back windows.
I know. Respect my daughter. Good sir.
I want to talk to her boss.
What?
I want her boss down here.
Her boss down here.
I want her boss down here.
Her boss down here.
Well, you better get somebody else down here.
You have a supervisor here to talk to.
That's not the sergeant.
She's the sergeant.
I want her ID.
You're not going to get her ID, bud.
I can't see it.
Come on out.
I have my window down.
Rachel, can you see in the back window over there? All right, man. We're going to be here all day if you want to get out.
Why do they always seem to have, or a lot of them always do the whole shorts and shin high socks bit?
We're not going to move past this. Just like you, I'm not going to move past this. I don't know if there's somebody back here with a gun. All I want to do is talk to you about your...
I know, he reminds me of my brother. It sounds like exactly how my brother would act in a traffic stop. Like, bro, you're detained, man. You just gotta show your ID, man. Come on, bud. Dad style is universal.
What about your traffic violation, motherfucker?
What traffic violation?
The one you just committed back there.
What?
Fucking illegal U-turn, born out.
Illegal U-turn, sir.
Come on.
I didn't
Yeah, I got it on tape, buddy. I'm watching you.
I came from private property. That's not a U-turn. It's called a turn.
When you did it, well, when you got tape right now,
You have to stop in the middle of the road, a freeway, on a running road. You are not saying that you're not putting people in danger.
I actually, it is fascinating to hear that the wife doesn't have the accent either. I don't know. I just thought that was interesting to note that she does not have the same level of accent that her guy has.
You are putting people
That's
in
messed
danger
up,
by
Artie.
letting people Stop in the middle of the road.
So you gonna stay here all day?
Oh, for what? Write the goddamn ticket.
I can't. I don't.
I can't. I don't have your information.
For what? We used our turn signal. I want to see where we didn't.
The cop's like, this fucking bitch.
We used our turn. We did use our turn
I'm
signal.
gonna flip you off, and I did use my turn signal. You didn't like it because I gave you the finger.
It's also illegal to honk your horn the way you were.
No, it's not.
You're full of shit. You dumbass.
That is not.
I'm gonna sue you for harassing a white man. This
Again.
disabled white man.
So he's a disabled white man. I mean, the privilege is increasing further, apparently.
What did he just say?
He said what you thought he said, Schrodinger.
I'm gonna sue you for harassing a white man. Disabled white.
That's what I thought he said. Well,
No, he's literally pulling the race card. I mean, it's rare for a white person to do it, but here it is.
I'll give him points for originality.
It's not illegal to honk your horn when somebody is impeding traffic and they're getting ready to cause an accident.
Yeah,
that is
we
not
almost ran into
illegal.
you because you were impeding traffic, you fucking dumbass.
You almost ran into me with my lights on. That's right.
You did not have your lights on.
You were on private property, according to you, 5 seconds ago.
Yeah, what's wrong with you? Are you fucking stupid?
You're lying. You're mad because you are mad.
The thing is, I feel like it's rarely recorded, right? It's rarely recorded and used in like law against law enforcement. I think that's what I'm trying to get at. But
What's your name? I want your badge
You
number.
pulled us over.
My last name is Seymour. Get out of the
What's that lady's
I thought his last name was Chad.
badge number?
155.
That's probably his first name. Chad Seymour.
She's a supervisor and she's ready to talk to you.
I'm already ready to talk.
Okay, good. Come on out.
I'm not coming out.
I don't want to talk to you anymore. I want to talk to
I
your...
want to talk to the sergeant. I'm not talking to you anymore.
You can talk to the sergeant all you
Yeah, well, listen, you be quiet. Listen, you be quiet and you get the sergeant up here. Because I'm done talking to you.
We are done talking to an idiot. We want to talk to the supervisor.
We're done talking to you.
We're not talking to you
Stop
anymore.
talking. Just stop talking. And bring the sergeant up.
Dude, you're making this way more.
No, done talking. Sergeant, I'm calling 911 if you don't get the sergeant up here.
Do it.
Then you're going to be arrested for filing a frivolous 911 call.
I want to talk to the sergeant.
YouTube, baby. We got thousands of people watching. 2,562 people right now watching this.
I still need to put in a press X to doubt meme. Damn it!
Something tells me that
That's their
he's lying about having 2,562
Three.
people watching.
Hey, man, I just want to talk to you about your traffic violation.
That I did not commit.
Well, you can talk to me about it if you want to get out.
I'm done talking to you. I want to talk to your sergeant. Sergeant.
Two easy things for you to do.
Look, the most people I ever had watching one of my live streams was on my other channel, my gaming channel. When I was like, at the time I had around 500 subscribers on that channel, and I was rated by a YouTuber I met at a convention, and she had several hundred thousand subs. And at the time, my highest viewership was like 92 people. I know, I'm not entertaining.
I know, we're watching.
I know.
We got cameras all around the truck.
That's great, man. We're recording too.
What am I recording to? Oh, good. I'm happy to hear that. It's about time a white sergeant can record, plus a stupid deputy that doesn't know what the laws are.
I know. I know, John. I'm messing with you. I think on my other channel, I think the highest I ever had organically, and Emmy might know this, was when I was playing Skyrim for the first time ever, and I had like 72 people watching at one point. 72 people. But then I almost broke that record a couple days ago, when I had 67 people watching. No, 69 people. Nice. That's right. I remember. We had 69 or 70 people watching my live stream a couple days ago or last Friday.
I'm listening.
I had 84? Really? Nice. I didn't realize that went that high.
No, I don't.
Then I guess that's a new record for this channel.
And take it from me. I can't take it from you if you don't give it to me. Well, I'm not giving you it. I'll give it to the lady behind the truck. What? I'm not Michael.
Who are you?
You didn't ask that yet.
Who are you?
I'm Mike.
Mike?
Yep.
Hey, Mike. So, here's the options that I see, alright? All I ask you to do is roll your back window down so we can move past the front and come talk to you. That's option one. Option two, you come out and talk to us, okay? Or we're going to end up having to get you out of the car. Nobody wants to create damage or any kind of incident with you. We just want to talk to you about your violation. You can talk to the sergeant about whatever you want to. You can make your complaint. She can tell you where to do it. That's great. So do you want to do one of those?
Hey, Alpha.
What are my options? I cannot hear you very well.
One of them is to hop out and go talk to her. Sergeant, I'm more than happy to let you come talk to her. But I see you getting out.
What? I am not going to play that, Sean. Oh my God. No.
I'd rather have the sergeant come
No.
up here and talk to her. I'd rather have the sergeant come here and talk to me.
Come here and talk to me, good sir.
The sergeant come here and talk to me.
Yeah, that's an option if you roll the back window down so we can make sure nobody's in the back.
Why would you think somebody's in the back?
What, Pope? You think Marcel of the Bissett family is like an android? Like what's it, Connor from the game Detroit? No, I haven't seen it yet, Alpha, damn it. I'm probably going to see it tonight since I'm inebriated.
I'm going to sue you.
You can do that. That's your right. It's got to be far enough for you to see in the back, man. Come on. You tell me that.
Come on, bro.
I'm 5'10", not 6'4".
Ha!
It's gotta be further down than that, man. I'm not here to play.
I can see you.
Well, balls. I just saw that the PlayStation 5 won't natively support 1440p. Oh, well.
Oh, look, that guy honked. You better go get him. Go get him. That guy honked and cut him off. You better go get him. That's
For
what I
the
did.
same goddamn reason.
Yep.
Well, we're stopping you right now. I can't stop what I'm doing and go stop that guy. So, tough shit.
Yep.
You're taking up all the resources of the freeway.
Yeah, because
You did the same thing. You did the same exact
Better
thing.
go do it. You did the same thing. You cut that lady off.
You
too. Am I free to go now?
What the fuck is that person doing? What is that person doing?
They're videotaping me.
You're telling me.
Thank you. Thank you. The YouTube guy. That's a YouTube guy.
Okay. What the fuck?
3 seconds, then it's going back up. So you get ready to look. Ready?
Not down yet.
There.
Hey, man.
I just put it down.
Here comes the part we've all been waiting for.
All right, here it is.
He just broke the
You
fucking
broke my window, motherfucker.
And he hit
that
you.
tape.
Get out.
You fucking get
Are
in
you
my
fucking
car.
kidding me
We'll
right
have
now?
you all arrested.
Out of the car, dude.
You have
Get
not.
your hands where we can
There's
see
a baby in the backyard. Thank you.
Oh, well, we didn't know. Because you wouldn't roll down the window.
All of a sudden, they remember they have a baby in the back seat.
Yeah.
They didn't consider that when they decided to do a dumb on the side of the road.
Back. You just broke it. You guys is
where I
in
can
big
see 'em.
fucking trouble.
Keep your hands where I can see your hands. You understand me? Keep them where I can see 'em.
Don't touch me. Do not touch me. Do not touch you.
Aha!
Keep your hands where I can see them.
A double whammy.
I have a heart problem.
They always drop the medical condition, don't they?
Get out of the car. Get out
You
of the
need
car.
to back away so I can get out.
I'm not backing away. Get out of the car.
You need to back
Get out
up.
of the car, dude. Now.
Did you see that?
Oh, I
You
got it.
that
I
on
got that all on
Get out
tape.
of the car. Now.
Take that.
Get out. Let's go.
I'm gonna shut the
Get
car.
out of the car.
Safe life repair, safe life replace.
Oh my god.
This is silly.
No, this is ridiculous.
I agree.
No, you leave that door. Leave it open, officer. You're putting glass on me. Thank you.
You would sit in your seat, you'd be just fine.
Yeah, well, if you hadn't broke out my window, get your hands off my car.
No.
No.
You don't know who I am.
10 feet, I'm still one in custody.
Alright, come on. Let's go, man.
Wait, hold on. I want to see his,
Thank you.
Hold on. What does it say?
I agree.
No, you leave that door. Leave it open, officer.
Hold on.
You're putting...
Are you fucking serious? With that accent? They're in Washington State?
glass.
I mean, I'm not surprised it's Washington State because a lot of sovereign citizens are in Washington State. But with that fucking accent?
On me. Thank you.
You would sit in your seat, you'd be just fine.
Yeah, well, if you hadn't broke out my window, get your hands off my car.
No.
You don't know who I am.
10 feet, I'm still one.
He has to be, that guy has to be a transient. He has to be a transient, Wazoo. Because that guy was screaming New Orleans / Mississippi.
Alright, come on. Let's go, man. No. Hey, stand up. Come on, I got a 4-year-old. Let's go.
Oh, help us.
Stand up.
I got a foot ankle. I'm a disabled. I had a coach you. Win. Can't walk? Very good.
Right foot uses the gas pedal this time. Let's walk.
You guys got me out, got me handcuffed for no reason.
You're under arrest, man, for failure to comply and being suspended.
And there we have it. Another idiot doing idiot things and reaping idiot consequences. Thanks to everyone who's donated to my PayPal. Remember, all donations go to charity or back into the channel.
I'm going to end it on this one.
With their cameras. But how tough are they when it comes time to deal with the inevitable consequences of their antisocial behavior? I have 2 examples for you today of tough guys with cameras who turn into sobbing children when it comes time to pay the piper. Let's roll clip number 1.
Sir, please put that out.
I will say I'm probably going to be staying up until midnight tonight, though, because I am waiting for the the new CPU to drop, so I can pick that up as soon as it goes live. But that's because I'm a nerd, and also the new CPU will definitely help the stream in the long run. So yeah.
We have children in our offices.
You have what?
We have children in our offices.
That's okay.
No.
That's not okay, you ass.
You have what?
Okay, so where are they?
It's time to pay the piper. Let's roll clip number 1.
Sir, please put that up. We have children in our
Are they in a fucking school?
offices.
I see like the solar system right there.
You have what?
We have children in our offices.
That's okay.
No, it's not okay. We do not like children to be filmed. Please put that up.
I haven't filmed any children. I do understand that the Supreme Court, being the highest court in the land, has ruled that we
Child services. Okay.
may video anything that we can see in a public
Children's home office. Okay.
it's allowed in here, so we may record anything.
As I said in a previous video, just because you can do something doesn't mean that you should. Now let's watch as he turns a legal, albeit repugnant, activity into a crime of disorderly conduct and disturbing the peace. A man of his age should know better.
If you try to stop us under Texas Constitution,
Yes,
Article
this is
1,
Family Court
Section
Services
3.
on the
Fucking Texas, really? Of course, Texas.
and we have children
I love Texas, but there are a lot of these folks there
in our
too.
offices.
Do you want me to film them?
Yes, they are.
Okay, I will.
Please don't book video
Don't touch
child.
me.
Help.
Don't stop
Oh my fucking god!
me in any way.
I'm not touching
You're
you.
violating.
Yeah,
Why are you filming a fucking kid?
you're
Don't film my son. Don't film my son. Hey! You understand? You don't touch people.
What the fuck is wrong? Okay, I feel like I missed this part of the video because I've seen this video before, but I missed this part. I only remember him screaming like a little bitch later
You
on.
can see that he is intentionally filming a child in an attempt to be provocative and generate a reaction. Something tells me he isn't going to like the reaction.
You don't touch people. Don't touch people.
John.
Don't touch me. Get your hand off of me. Get your hand off of me.
Get the fuck away from his kid.
Get off of me. What's your name? What's your name?
And of course now, the kid's gonna be like, what the fuck is happening? And while this old guy is like screaming at his dad. Okay, there's a lot of wrong here.
I'm filing charges against that man for assault. Yes, we can.
Fuck you.
What happened? It wasn't assault. Come on.
Fuck you, man. Where are they?
Not anywhere.
Do they have any business here, ma'am?
Yes, we do.
Yes.
We're news media.
News media, my nutsack.
Don't touch us.
Fuck you.
They have any business here at all?
No,
Where are they? Sheriff of what county?
Y'all need to leave the premises, y'all.
At this point, they've been asked to leave, and failing to do so is criminal trespass. That is an arrestable offense.
No, we don't.
Yeah, you're.
Yes,
You
we
can't
can.
videotape children.
Are you gotta go. Do you know what the Constitution is?
Sir, let's go.
Do you know what fucking human decency is? Dallas County. That's where they're at.
You know what the Constitution
I'm
is?
not worried about the Constitution.
I mean, don't touch me.
Come on.
Don't touch me.
Sir, come
Please
on.
do not touch him.
Don't touch me.
This is
This is on recording.
Explain to you what the law is. Violating the law.
Come on.
You're
You know this is on
violating the
video.
law.
What's your badge number?
No, I knew they said Texas. I just want to know what county. And I just see the badge right there. It says Dallas County.
What is your badge number?
What's your
Sir,
name?
what is your badge number?
What's your name?
Come on, let's go.
I'm
Come on.
disabled. Don't touch me.
Fuck you and your disability, man. Fuck you. You lost that fucking privilege when you decided you were going to film kids to cause a scene. Fuck yourself. I need another one for this shit. I'm sorry. I can't help it.
Ah, yes.
I can't help this shit. I need another one if I'm going to actually deal with this shit now. Because that got me pissed off. And I am pissed.
Even more vigilant than others about not getting yourself into situations where the police have to go hands-on.
Shipyard, Prelude, Winter Warmer.
Spoiler alert. The guy in the next clip pulls the same disability card, too.
Stop! Stop!
You are hurting
You're
me.
hurting me. Stop it! You're hurting me.
They are barely touching him at this point. In fact, watch closely. They never actually get rough with him.
Stop it! You're hurting me.
Stop.
Stop! You're hurting me.
You're hurting
Help!
him.
Please! Help! Please!
Calling for the police while you're being arrested by the police. This guy's a real problem solver. He knows how to get results.
Help! Please! Help! Please! Help! Please! Help! Police! Help! Police! Help! Police!
I want to speak to your supervisor now. I want to speak to your supervisor now.
Fuck you. He's already trauma. He's adding to the trauma that the kid's already experiencing. But you know,
Sir, I want to speak to your supervisor now.
You're violating the Constitution of Texas and the Constitution of the United States. These men have assaulted me.
It's time to go, sir. Time to go. Come on, let's go. Come on.
Turn loose on me.
Let's go.
Turn loose on me.
Let's go.
Turn loose on me.
What's going on?
Sir.
He's refusing to
It's
leave.
not against the law.
Then he started
It's not
resisting.
against the law.
Let go.
You're
He
hurting
wasn't
me. I'm
resisting.
disabled.
what the fuck is he doing right now?
You're hurting me. You're hurting me. I'm
Now you have several cops involved because probably some lady called in. I remember this when I was clerking. One day when I was clerking for my judge at the courthouse, there was an incident, not in my courtroom obviously, but an incident in a different courtroom where there was something going on and it looked like half the sheriff's department like showed up to the courthouse. That's probably what happened here. Like whatever warning, whatever signal that they made, they probably did it. And so you have like half the sheriff's officers in the building came to respond.
disabled.
Stop. This is ridiculous. No, this is a big deal.
Sir.
This is crazy. How you people act.
Well, of course not. You're dealing with criminals, you're dealing with suspects, you're dealing with people who don't want to be there. Whether you're dangerous, whether you're a dangerous individual or not, most people, citizens who are there in a courtroom don't want to be there. So they're already going to be on edge. But then you talk about this, about they're in a fucking family court and they decide to go into the family division. What the fuck is wrong with you? Of all the fucking places where you decide to do your First Amendment bullshit, you go to the children's division? Domestic Relations Office, Family Court. What the fuck is wrong with you? You have what among the highest priority victims in our court system. And that's where you decide that you want to do your fucking video recording?
Sir. Sir.
Exactly, Lord. Exactly. You have victims and victimizers separated by a small rail. It's just...
Do they have an Oscar for Worst Actor? Keep watching. It gets even better.
Wait a minute. What are you doing?
We're doing a First Amendment protected activity. The Constitution.
It's not a First Amendment protected activity to video record children in a public building, especially in a fucking courthouse. Fuck you.
No, I am not. No, I know him.
That's okay. So turn it off.
No, I will not.
Hang on, sir. Does this guy have medical issues?
Yes.
Okay. What's wrong with him?
I don't know all of them.
And listen to this motherfucker bullshit his way into describing what medical issues this fuckface has.
Sir, I have an ambulance coming, all right?
Hands off.
Okay,
Hands
I'm
off.
not gonna, that's fine.
Every time somebody touches me, they...
He's got pain, different issues with pain issues.
What the fuck does that mean? Pain issues? Well, like chronic pain? Chronic back pain? You're not gonna be more specific? He's got pain issues. Well, fuck your pain.
He's got different issues with pain issues.
Okay.
And different stuff.
Nice going, buddy. You really sold it there.
Oh, sorry. All right.
And he tells him to shut up. The guy, his buddy even fucking tells him to shut up.
And different stuff.
Shut up.
You know he's full of shit when he's like, dude, shut up. Because you know he's bullshitting.
Oh, sorry. All right. Sorry.
Well, I got an ambulance coming to check you out, all right?
He's got an ambulance coming to check you out. And then the EMT's like, why is this guy wasting my fucking time?
Do you have any medical issues?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Yes, I do. What?
I'm not going to tell you what's wrong.
You're not going to tell me what's wrong?
No.
Well, that's
None of your effing business.
Well, you know, that's fine. If you don't want to tell me, I'm here to help you. But if you
No, you're not here to help.
Yeah, I am.
Every officer came up here, grabbed hold of me, twisting my arms around, getting my injured shoulder, pushing on it, getting my neck and pushing on it. Don't tell me that you're here to help.
What is this? What are you writing? What is it? What the fuck is this? Serious injury list? Charlie Babbitt? Serious injury list? Are you fucking kidding me?
Number 18 in 1988. Squeezed and pulled and hurt my neck in 1988.
Squeezed and pulled and hurt your neck in 1988.
Everybody here, I want the name and badge number of every officer here. Your name and badge number. That's fine.
I am in serious pain. I am in serious pain. But I want your name and badge number. I want your name and badge number. God, my shoulder! I want your name and badge number.
I need your name and badge number.
I will give that to you. Do you
I need your name and badge number.
I'll give that to you.
I need it now.
I'll give it to you in a minute.
Give it to me now.
No, I'm not going to give it to you now. I'll give it to you when you
Forget
get
it.
He claims to be so injured that he cannot get off the floor, yet he can still hold a camera and babble about badge numbers.
I got nothing to say.
You got nothing to say?
Nope.
Excuse me, sir. I'm not with the officers, but I'd like to get this room. So I'm going to step over you, okay? Let me know that.
Well, right now, sir, you're obstructing the passageway. If you're claiming that you don't have any medical issues, then we need you to get up and go somewhere else. Because you're blocking this passageway for people to come through. Are you going to refuse to do that?
There's room around me.
No, sir. That's not the way it works.
That's not how it works, bitch. You lying there, not telling what injury you have, not saying what it is, they're going to have to tell you to get the fuck out of the way. So...
I'm not blocking my passage.
Yes, you are blocking. You're laying on the floor. Okay, sir, here's the deal. If you don't move to get up, then we're going to have to pick you up and get you out of here. This gentleman already had to step over you to get to this office here. You're causing a
This is ridiculous.
I'm not an officer now. I'm going to step over you, okay?
Nobody has to step over me.
Okay, well, I'm not an officer. I'm just a guy just walking through.
Are you going to walk through the wall?
No. Obviously, you're trying to...
Help! Help! I'm being repressed! Oh, hey, you're seeing the violence inherited in the system.
Badge number.
Sir,
What's your name and your badge?
listen to me.
I have nothing to say other than what's your name and your badge?
My dude over here is like, what the fuck is this white man doing? What this old cracker doing?
You're blocking the doorway.
I'm not.
Yes, you are still blocking the doorway.
No.
You're in the way, sir.
Okay.
Okay, so you're refusing
There's
to leave?
no way over there.
Yes, you are.
I'm not blocking the doorway.
You're still, people, when they have to come around the side, they have to step over your feet. They're sticking out. Sir, are you refusing to move?
I'm refusing.
I like how he has shoulder issues, but he was able to like crawl his way and scrunch up to try and get out of the way, but still remain on the floor.
You are refusing to move?
Yeah, Emmy, you right there. Yes, you and I, we're in sync.
I am not obstruction.
He is definitely sus.
No obstruction.
Red is definitely sus. Not gonna lie.
I want everybody's name and badge number. Not later, not tomorrow, not next week. I want it now.
Now you're crying. What's going on?
John, what's the context here? Well, cameraman and old man decided it would be a good idea to go start recording video in the family division, the family court division of a Texas courthouse, of a county courthouse, where, you know, there are children present and domestic violence victims present. So that there's the context. And on top of that, when a father and son did walk into the office, this motherfucker, the one who's on the ground, decided to actually fucking record the kid.
You invoked the Fifth Amendment. All right, so we need for you to move out the doorway.
Among Us stream when? Among Us stream never.
I'm not. You're not going to move? The doorway. You're not going to move?
I'm not in the doorway. I'm not obstructing according to the Texas Penal Code. Read the friggin' code.
No, I don't think I think I missed that bit, James.
We need you to move out the doorway. Are you not wanting to move? Yes or no? No, I'm not telling you.
I'm pretty sure this is the shoulder that he was saying that was injured. And yet he's using it to pull himself away from the wall? Okay. Okay.
I'm talking about you moving out of this doorway so people can come through here. All right, come on.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
How'd you get through there?
God damn it, my shoulder! Damn it! Oh, take me to my left arm! Take me to my left arm!
No.
God damn it, take me to my left arm! Oh, God damn it!
I appreciate Schrodinger for the track there.
I'm recording. I'm doing a public projected activity.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Leave the area or go to jail. Leave or go to jail. Yes, let's go.
I heard him screaming from all the way in Fort Worth.
He's going to jail. I'm here. I'm leaving.
They're putting their hands on me. They're putting their hands on me. I want you to I want to speak to your supervisor.
Leave or go to jail.
I want to speak to your supervisor. Please get your hands off of me.
Do you want to go to jail? Seriously, do you want to go to jail? Answer the question. I'm trying to give you...
Wait, Gary, is that really the same? I know I've seen that video, Gary, but is that the same guy as this? He sounds different, if I'm being honest.
As many breaks as I can, okay? Either leave or go to jail.
How can you leave me? I did anything wrong. What law have I broke?
Criminal trespass right now.
Yeah.
I committed.
He just said criminal trespass, motherfucker.
Criminal trespass.
And he's like, the cop is like, I just said it. Criminal trespass.
So either go to jail or leave.
So yeah, that was really pathetic. But the guy in this next clip really gives him a run for his money in the insufferable and poor acting departments. This one will require facepalm protection.
And here it is.
Let's watch the cringe.
Do you have business here?
Infamous Mr. Blind Justice himself.
Yeah, I'm trying to conduct it. Who are you?
You don't need to know that. You just need
Okay.
to conduct
Well, you
business
can't
and
give
leave.
people orders unless you identify yourself. So.
Yes, I can.
Okay, well, your orders are invalid.
Well, we'll see.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just asking about the mental health. I was here the other day, and when right, I know I asked that last time, and they directed me to a building.
James, were you the one I asked when I mentioned that I was heading to, my family is planning a trip to Ireland next year, and I asked for advice on where to go? Or was this somebody else?
It was a private company. Is that the only mental health here? Okay, so you don't. This is Department of Health for High Point or for Guilford for High Point?
Yeah, we don't know them about mental health. They own their own. They do their own stuff.
You don't have that.
Ah, that's right. We did not follow up.
Okay.
My bad.
No mental health at all for health department.
I have to reach out to you because we are still planning on that trip.
Can we? Or do you just hand them out like the condoms and stuff? Yeah, sure. All right, cool. Yeah, I know they directed me there. I didn't know if it was part of the Department of Health because I got there and they said it was a private company.
They're not part of us.
Okay.
They've been gone for us for a while.
All right, yeah, that's why I meant to come back and verify I went to the right place, you know?
Like I said, I feel like this guy's claims of being blind seems very sus, but I also say, like, you know, I'm very open to the idea that, you know, blindness can be on a scale, right? You don't have to be either, you know, completely blind or, you know, can see. I'm open to the idea that it could be a spectrum thing, but with the way this guy acts and the way this guy operates, it's very sus. Sus to me.
Okay.
I figured as much, John. Like that, you know, blindness can be a spectrum, right?
Who are you? My friend.
Right. No. Yes. Exactly. Legally blind is a thing because you don't have to be completely sightless in order to be classified as legally blind.
This gentleman calls himself Blind Justice. That is odd to me because he appears to not be blind or care about justice. He's at the health department to ask the same questions and get the same answers as the week prior. It's almost like he has an ulterior motive.
Well, you know what, Alpha? I'm illegally dead.
You can just bark orders at me.
Well, sometimes you need orders barked at you.
No.
We all don't do the right thing.
I don't think anybody needs orders barked at them, you know?
Sometimes, you have destructive people.
Uh-huh. Yeah, typically, my experience, they wear costumes and carry guns and...
Well, that's a costume you got on it.
What's that? I mean, I guess you can call any article of clothing a costume, but it doesn't really signify anything, you know?
No, not really. Well, it just depends.
Yeah. So you don't want to...
I shouldn't incriminate myself like that.
What? I don't know, man. I meet people everywhere.
20 over 200 is considered legally blind. What? I need to dig up my old prescription because I think on this eye I'm like 20 over 80. I think. Like I'm legit. I'm more blind in one eye than the other. Like this eye, I can't see shit. Like everything is a blur. I can't read any of the chat right now. It's complete blur to me. Whereas with this eye, my left eye, I can actually see. This eye, I everything in the chat right now is a complete blur. I literally cannot read chat right now. This eye I can.
Yeah. That's why if I have a name, maybe it'll help me remember, you know?
My glasses!
That's pretty good camera work for a blind guy. I'm just saying.
The law.
You were harassing a lady in here.
How is that, sir?
The lady told you she couldn't help you.
That was only because you interrupted and told me to leave.
Fuck, you're blind AF. On this eye, yep.
No, I did not. She could have absolutely refused.
I can't drive without these on. It's on my license. I'm sorry. My contract with the state. I have to have corrective lenses.
Somebody in there, there's a different voice. Somebody answer the question. Okay. How is force? What kind of force was I trying to use? They could have told me to kick rocks, and I would have gone to the next counter.
Emmy, you and I, like this.
Only because you were there trying to tell me to leave, and she believes you have some authority. So what authority does she think you have?
Yes. John, are you, like, if you join my Discord, just send me a message, with the list, and then I'll have to follow up with you.
Why is that? Yeah, I use my camera for all kinds of things. My phone does amazing stuff. Great assistive device. All right, appreciate that. All right, thanks. Well, again, I ask you to, what do you...
Okay, here's the thing with this guy. Let's assume for the sake of argument that audio video recording, like, is a legitimate assistive device. Let's assume for the sake of argument that it is. And I can be open to the idea that it is for somebody who is blind. Why does he need more than one? Because he has the one that he's holding on to, and then he has the body cam on his chest.
Well, that's only because you interrupted and came in breathing down my neck telling me to leave. Excuse me. Hi. Do you know who that gentleman was that was talking to me? Oh, thanks. Hi. No, do you have a supervisor I can talk to? No supervisor on? Okay. Do you know if there's a building manager or something? All right. Let me find somebody else that we want to be helpful. Hi, are you still there? Do you know if there's like a building manager or a kind of supervisor that can come assist?
I know, right?
Sure, like any kind of supervisor role, like administration, management, or something. Yeah, because...
Well, that's the thing. Like, if that was true, like, Gary, if that was true, right? I could see the utility there, you know what I mean? But I feel like that would only require audio information, right? And I know Wasser, who is another viewer, another subscriber, he did link to me a video where both audio and video can be assisted, but he also conceded that in the context of the courthouse situation that this guy was in a couple of weeks ago, that if his lawyer's there present with him, then that's an accommodation where the lawyer is able to recite to him whatever documents that he's being given. But the thing is, it's like, it doesn't square with me. I would think that for somebody who's blind or mostly blind or close to blind, video would be useless. It's only audio information that would be relevant to him, right? Because he can hear, obviously.
Can you tell me this gentleman's name? Like, he grabbed my phone, like, to try to get my property, and he's not telling me who he is. Okay, yeah, if you just get an admin person, that would be great, thanks. At the health department here in High Point.
Look, like I said, I'm perfectly open to being wrong. Don't get me wrong. I'm perfectly open to being wrong. It's just the video helps him read notes and documents. Like, what? Like, for, like, text-to-speech? I mean, I guess nowadays, Google's, like, AI has been improved that much, so I might give him that, but still.
Oh, she said she's going to call somebody. So.
I'm sorry, who are you looking for?
An administrator, some kind of building manager.
Okay, well, I'm over the building.
Okay.
So I'm going to ask you one time to please stop recording right now.
I appreciate her festive Halloween sweater. I just want to say that.
Who are you?
It is posted on the doors. My name is Leslie.
Okay.
It's posted on the doors. There's no video recording. We have clients here that are here for medical reasons.
Yeah.
And you're violating their law, their rights.
What right is that?
Their HIPAA violations.
Oh, you know that HIPAA applies to the medical personnel, not to the public.
Okay, I'm not gonna debate with you.
That's cool. I don't want to debate. Can you tell me the name of the gentleman that is over here on my right? He grabbed my property.
This is our security, and this is our security. They're all our
Okay.
security.
Can you tell me the name, please?
I'm not going to, but you feel free to ask them.
Oh, I did. I asked him. He refused to identify himself after violating my my property.
Again, I've asked
No hard drugs. Okay.
you to stop recording.
Okay, I need you to stop recording, and you need
Who are
to
you?
turn that off.
Who are you?
Captain Darby.
Captain Darby?
You've been asked to turn the recording device off.
Captain Darby with what organization?
Guilford County Security.
Okay.
You've seen me before.
I haven't seen you.
Okay.
Yeah, you've seen us before. I haven't seen you, sir.
So I need you to turn it.
Night court, yes or no? That's actually something I haven't really thought too hard on, Nathan. I'd have to get back to you on that. I think I might know where you're going, but I understand that. And also, note that officer right there, he's got the gloves on already. So he's already ready to go.
Turn the device off and stop recording.
Okay.
Or you're going to have to leave.
This gentleman assaulted me. He grabbed my property without my permission.
Okay.
So you grabbed. So he
Okay. We'll take care of that later. But what I need you to do now,
Well,
I need you to turn.
how do I file a complaint or criminal report?
Oh, the old I remember watching episodes of the old show like years ago. But I haven't seen that in a long. I barely remember it, to be honest.
You can file that through Guilford County.
Okay. Are you his supervisor?
No, I'm not his supervisor.
Okay. Can you identify him for me? Because I need a name to go with.
Right on, James. Definitely, I'll take a look at it.
Can you tell your name, please? Okay. So somebody read me the gentleman's name.
You need to turn your recording device off, please.
Okay.
I've
I use these as assistive devices.
I understand your assistive devices, but you are recording. If you don't turn your devices off, your recording device, not your assistive device.
These are assistive devices.
Okay. If you don't turn your recording
Do you
device
have
off,
is there an ADA coordinator, Miss Leslie?
You need
We
to
have
leave.
an ADA coordinator, not in this building, but you have been told to.
I see that now.
Okay. You need to leave.
But this is a
if
violation
you are not
of
going
right.
to stop recording, you need to leave the building.
Okay.
Okay. I've asked you plenty.
Well, there was a crime committed, and I need to identify the person that violated that.
If you don't leave the building,
you're going to be arrested.
You're going to be arrested
trespassing right now.
Okay.
It doesn't get much more clear than that. He has been asked several times to stop recording or leave. Now he is being told that he will be arrested if he refuses to stop recording. There's no ambiguity there.
So, are you going to leave? Yes, it's not asking to leave, and you're not leaving the county building.
So hold on, second-degree trespass is
Okay.
if you're on the property.
Are you going to leave?
I'm trying to clarify what's going on. So second-degree trespass is if you're on the property of another, and you're without.
And now he's being obnoxious and just like stalling.
Permission, or you are asked to leave or told to leave and you refuse. Is that right? Is my understanding of that right?
Whatever it is you want to be.
Well, I just want to understand what you're threatening. Like if
I'm
you're
not threatening you.
Nobody's
Are you going to leave, sir?
Well, I'm trying to clarify.
Are you
Dental clinic.
going to leave? Yes or no?
So is he at a? Sorry, remind me. Is he at a medical office?
Absolutely. Yes, I will.
Like a public health office or something like that?
Absolutely leave.
Let's go.
I'm just trying to clarify
Because now I'm about
what's
to put
going
cuffs
on.
on you if you don't.
Wait a minute. So you are going to use violence against me? I'm trying to clarify.
Not violent.
Like taking away my freedom is absolutely violent.
Sir, are you going to leave right now or not?
Yes, I'm trying to clarify.
go.
What do you mean by
Let's
secondary
go.
trespass?
Let's
Because
go
if you
out
have
here.
But what do you mean by violence? Please define what is, sir.
I'm going to take you, turn around, put your hands behind your back.
Here's where the fun begins.
property of another.
Insert prequel meme.
That means it's.
This is where the fun begins. Ah, no.
Who are you? Another.
Put your hands behind your back.
Here's where the fun begins.
property of another. That means it's.
Public Health Department in Guilford County, North Carolina.
What are you doing? Whoa! Stop! What are you doing? Who are you? Stop!
Well, I'm pretty sure the cops have the high ground here.
Stop! Who are you? Stop! Who are you? Stop! Who are you? Stop! Who are you? I don't know who you are. Stop! This is assault and battery. Stop! Help! Somebody help me! Stop! Ow! You're hurting me! Stop! Why are you doing this? Ah! What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Roll over now! Who are you? Roll over! Who are you? I don't know who you are! Roll over! Ah!
Pretty sure they already identified themselves long before this happened.
I'm breaking my arm! Turn around, sir. Who are you? Roll over. Who are you? Roll over. Why couldn't you say that? Goodness. Why are you hurting me, man? Why are you hurting me? Voice, North State, is that what you said? You say voice? You say voice? North State? Roll over to your side. Did you say voice? With North State? Roll over to your side. You hurt me, man. I got all kinds of injuries. Please stop. Please stop. Let's go. Please stop. Let's go, sir. Please stop. Sir, let's go.
Police! Call the police!
Please stop. Sir. Get up on your own. Or I can carry you. Let's go. I'm pretty sure you hurt me.
They stripped him naked.
Roll over. Is there a disability coordinator, please? Is somebody got a disability coordinator? Now we're playing this game.
Lumina, please, come on, man. Lumina, isn't it like 3 a.m. where you're at right now?
We get a disability coordinator, please?
See? The disability card again. I'm no cop, but I don't think it's protocol to pause an arrest so that the suspect can confer with a disability advocate.
Somebody help! This man is attacking me.
I mean, it may shock some people, but if you commit a crime while wheelchair bound, you're still going to be arrested while wheelchair bound. No, Lumina. You and I haven't even established a date and time for our discussion. You just decided to randomly fucking call me in the middle of another live stream. Like, I don't think you responded to my email. You're playing COD? Wait, are you playing Modern Warfare?
Do you have a disability coordinator? Somebody? Anybody? Please help.
Well, here's the thing, Lumina. I have a job. So I'm usually indisposed during the usual hours. That's why I'm asking you for specifics, man. I mean, if what you say is true and that you're free anytime, then okay, I'll let you know when I intend to call. But still, I just assumed that you had gainful employment too.
I'm being assaulted and battered. Please help me. Please help. Somebody help.
Lumina, I will talk to you any time of the day, or excuse me, anytime when I'm not working during the day. I'm a planner, Lumina. I'm a planner. I don't do this sort of thing like willy-nilly. All right? For fuck's sake. See, that's the thing, James. I play regular multiplayer. I don't play Warzone very much. Because I've never been a big fan of Battle Royale. But I digress. Lumina, I'm not making excuses. It's just a matter of I'm a planner. I like to plan ahead for things. Because I have schedules. I have things to keep. I have obligations to have. So I would prefer it if you and I can actually come to an agreement on when we can have a discussion, and then I'll have the discussion. I'm not afraid of you at all, whatsoever. You've seen me debate other sovereign citizens, other Moorish sovereign citizens. You're the least of my worries, man. So that's why I'm asking you to, like, please give me something concrete rather than call you whenever. All right?
Help me! Somebody help me! Ah! Sir. Ow!
I don't give a fuck what you call yourself, dude. Whatever you want to call yourself.
Ah! Please stop! Ow! Please stop! Ow! Sir. Please somebody get a disability. Disability coordinator. Get in the chair. Somebody help.
You know my thoughts on COD, on the record, for the record, and let the record show that I'm not a big fan of Warzone. Even though my brother demands that I play with him every once in a while, but yeah.
Please stop! I've got multiple injuries. Please stop! Ah! 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 Please help! Somebody! Help me! Get a disability coordinator, please! Ah!
Get the disability coordinator! Ah!
Ah!
They're probably not even touching him at this point.
Ah! Ah! Ow! Ow! Somebody help!
Grab his arm, I'll get his leg.
Help me! Somebody help! Ah!
Okay, this thing kind of goes on for a while, so I'm not gonna let it last for very much longer.
Help! Somebody help me! Help! I can't breathe! Put me on my neck! Help! Help me! Ow! Ow!
Okay, sir.
Somebody help!
You need to
Somebody help! Help me, please!
I think I heard the cop say you need to sit down in the chair.
Somebody help!
Let me go get the big one.
Please! Somebody help me! Somebody help! Ow! 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 Stop! Please stop! Increase thirst, increase urination, and those are signs to think about.
Meanwhile, I think he's recording like actual medical information that's being discussed between people. Like, I think I just heard like something like excess urination or something like that, which is like personal and private information, which is the reason why they didn't want this guy recording there in the first fucking place.
Please stop! Please stop! Please stop hurting me! Please stop! Please! Somebody get me a disability coordinator!
Oh yeah, well that's usually what I play, James, is shoot house and shipment 24/7, mostly because I'm just there for the unlocks. I'm just trying to get my my weapons unlocked. But this is a discussion for my other channel and not this one. Nobody likes to watch me play video games, apparently. They all want to see me rag on sovereign citizens because, you know, that's the entertaining bit. Me being shit at video games is not viewer friendly.
Somebody help! Help! Ow!
See, Alpha knows what it's about.
Please stop! Please stop! Ow! Ow! Please stop!
I know, Emmy. I know Skyrim is how you found me, and I appreciate that. A lot of my regulars who are on my gaming channel, they know.
Please help me! Somebody help! Ow!
Like Gary, Wazoo, Emmy, Alpha,
Ow! Ow!
Pope.
Anybody?
I know I die a lot in video games, Timothy. You know, I can't help it.
Anybody hear me? Please help me!
I'm terrible.
These men are hurting me!
With a heart, yeah, also with a heart rate monitor.
Please help! Ow!
Alpha, shut the fuck up.
Ow! Ow! Stop!
Okay, I am done with this guy's like fucking piss and moaning. We're gonna listen to fucking Michael Wayne motherfucking Parsons. That's all I need right now is a guy who pretends he's a Native American.
We're on the record. We're on the record in case number 4:17 CR3038, United States of America versus Michael Wayne Parsons. Counsel, please enter your appearance.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Jan Sharp, Assistant United States Attorney, appearing on behalf of the United States.
And John Vanderslice on behalf of Mr. Parsons.
Are you Michael Wayne Parsons?
Are we on the record?
Yes, we are.
Good morning, Your Honor. Or good afternoon.
Hey, Deacon, how are you? Well, thanks to this last beer, I'm probably pretty inebriated when I shouldn't be when I have work tomorrow. But hey, you know, the day's all good.
Record showed that I was just brought in here by force against my will, and the officer directly behind me assaulted me, threw me to the ground, drugged me in here. I've got broken ribs, broken arm, multiple injuries.
How are you breathing with broken ribs?
From previous assaults, and I just sustained another one by this gentleman behind me. I want that to be on the record, first of all. Also, the fictitious person in the birth certificate.
Oh, here we go.
Have been surrendered to the court.
Please stay seated. You must stay seated.
Birth certificate there.
Hey, Nathan. I know, Nathan, you asked for this one, and this is what I'm going to end on.
By special appearance, Ambassador Parsons of the Chilcotin Nation, country of the Chilcotin, the beneficiary.
What, Wazoo?
And I reserve all of my rights without prejudice.
Did I say something wrong?
308. The Vienna.
He said that like he was thrown to the ground and had a broken arm and broken ribs, but is apparently, you know, speaking and talking fairly normally.
Vienna Convention on Diplomatic Relations and the Montevideo Convention.
Montevideo Convention.
Having already surrendered the fictitious person and birth.
I wasn't even paying attention to the Lumina anymore. Can you give me a call when you have decided to try to let me know about my availability? So when you can make the appointment, I actually don't see any point why you can't tell me when you are available. For fuck's sake, dude. I think I've given you my email address, right? I have given you my here's my email address. This is how I usually set these appointments up, Lumina. And then from there, you can email me, right? And then I'll tell you, hey, I'm available on X, Y, and Z date at this and this and this time. Let me know if this works for you. And then we can go from there.
Certificate into the well of this court. This court lacks jurisdiction, and I have no business with this court.
Oh, yes, Deacon, no. Yes. I know you gave me your email address. I have yet to bounce back to you. I will tonight. I promise.
The trustee to dispose of the charge, pay off any debts, and compensate me for the damages.
Are you Michael Wayne Parsons?
I'm not the fictitious person that you seek. You're seeking, according to this affidavit, a corporate entity, Michael Wayne Parsons.
Oh, yeah?
I am not that person. I'm not the fiduciary, surety, or trustee for that corporate entity.
What was the guy? What did the guy say to the judge in Florida? I am
or trust.
All right.
I am a live man. This court is not an Article III court. As an ambassador of another country, according to the Constitution, Article 3, Section 2, all matters pertaining to ambassadors, the original jurisdiction and sole jurisdiction is with the Article 3, Section 2 Supreme Court. This is not that. This court lacks jurisdiction.
But this is a federal district court. So it is, in fact, an Article 3 court.
All right. Are you saying you are not Michael Wayne Parsons?
I am not the person in the indictment. That is a fictitious person.
What is your name?
Okay, Deacon, for context, this guy claims to be the ambassador of a Native American tribe. However, it's it's a tribe that isn't like listed, recognized by anybody other than his sovereign citizen group. That's the thing.
What is
But he feels that he doesn't need anybody else's recognition other than his own to be valid.
I'm Ambassador Parsons of the
Okay.
Chilcotin Nation, country of the Chilcotin. I am not the person, the fictitious person that is in this indictment. That is not me.
all right? Now, Ambassador Parsons, what is your first name?
Chilcotin is what he just said there.
I'm referred to as Ambassador Parsons.
I mean, I'm willing to accept any, a tribal nation that I have never heard of, not beyond like Sioux, Navajo, Choctaw, like a lot of the more well-known Seminole nations, but there could be minor nations, don't get me wrong. It's just, I'm fairly certain that no one recognizes this nation at all. Regardless of that, even assuming he is a member of this nation, that still doesn't absolve him. Okay, the tribe is the Chilcotin or Silcotin. They actually exist, but a couple of members basically split from them to form their own official government with blackjack and hookers. God damn it. But the point being is that even assuming he is a member of this tribe does not absolve him from following, federal law, right? Anyway,
for the record.
All right.
If you commit murder or weapons trafficking or assault in a jurisdiction that is under control of the feds, then he could still be subject to it. I think, if I recall, this guy is... what was it? It was like possession of a firearm as a convicted felon.
I do not consent to this.
Yes, Pope is right. Felon in possession of a firearm.
Forum. I do not understand this forum. This gentleman just approached me moments earlier, and I tried to ask questions. He could not answer any of the questions.
All right. What I'm going to do is, first of all, we'll have to have an identity hearing. And interestingly, my understanding is that you have refused to be processed by the marshals, which would include your DNA and your fingerprints. You are hereby ordered to submit to processing by the marshals. They will go ahead and do that, even if it's necessary to do it involuntarily.
I would like to be heard on that matter.
Which is true. Yes, Deacon. Did we have a discussion on that? No. That's a discussion I had with a Moorish sovereign citizen. He went buck wild on that Oklahoma case. Yes. Because because I never heard of it beforehand. Of that Oklahoma case. And there was like a whole lot of debate going on with it. But going into that Moorish sovereign citizen, that's a whole other discussion. But yes, you're right. But even then, the feds still have some, not all, some jurisdiction on reservations. But to that extent, yes, there is a level of sovereignty accorded to those reservations and those tribes, right? So I find it interesting from a legal standpoint because it's interesting to see that the relationship between the native reservations and the feds and how those jurisdictions overlap versus the state's sovereignty over the territory. That's the whole thing. Right. No, you're right. No, Deacon, you're right. I think that's what SCOTUS is, that's what the standard is that the tribe, unless the tribe gives U.S. Concurrent jurisdiction, then they can't, then the feds can't appropriate. But that is a whole discussion that all about like learning about. Like that's fascinating to me because I'm a nerd. I'm a legal nerd. But yeah, that's the idea of what's going on in Oklahoma. But here, my understanding is that he was his supposed trial was in British Columbia. That's weird. But my point, I think what the James Butler says in later videos, he said how it was illegal for them to give him a vaccine on entering a prison, which is a common practice to keep things. But my understanding, who was it? I'll get Pope. He cut off his ankle monitor and tried to flee to Canada with an AR-15 in a single prop plane. Well,
I don't consent to that under the United States Supreme Court ruling under Title 42, 2000 BB, the Religious Freedoms Restoration Act. It is against my religious...
Right. No, Juan Galt's correct. The OK case had to deal with crimes committed by tribal members and whether or not the state of Oklahoma had jurisdiction.
Objections. I do not do TB shots or I do not do any unknown foreign substances into my body, and they're trying to force a TB test upon me is in violation of United States Code and Supreme Court rulings that say that if I'm not symptomatic, they can't force me against my will. I've never done a TB test. I don't consent to those now. It is against my...
Well, I don't know the law specifically on forced vaccinations. But that is a very, 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 that's a very invasive procedure for a consenting adult. Even as somebody who is a strong advocate for vaccination, that is a very significant, thing for the government to do. On the other hand, them saying we need your fucking identity and get your fingerprints, yes, you're going to have to do that. Well, if I recall, Deacon, from the trial itself, it had to do with this guy, like, it was like brandishing. He was originally caught like brandishing his firearm and dealing with a neighbor's dog or something to that effect. I barely remember the actual context that started this entire episode, but that's kind of where my memory is leaning towards. But there is recording of the entirety of the trial itself. This is like just the arraignment hearing.
Rights as a human being given to me by my Creator, not to give up my DNA, which is in violation of the Fifth Amendment also, and it's in violation of the Universal Supreme Court Act of the Chilcotin Nation. I am not subject to the jurisdiction of this court. This court does not have jurisdiction over me.
Hey, Thomas.
The court does have jurisdiction over you. You are hereby ordered, and the marshals are hereby ordered to process you, which would include the DNA and would include the fingerprinting and any other matters and photographing, I assume.
I do not consent to this offer.
It doesn't make any difference.
I do not consent to this offer. I do not accept your offer.
It's not an offer. It's an order.
An order is an offer. I do not consent.
No, it's not.
To these proceedings.
Right.
I am the beneficiary.
The dog trial was the state of Tennessee trials. Okay, charges. Okay.
The living soul. I am not the corporate fiction. And this is after a corporate fiction. I'm a live man.
Are you, though?
At this time, though, I am going to have Mr. Sharp advise you of what the charges are against Michael Wayne Parsons and the possible penalty on those charges. Mr. Sharp?
Mr. Parsons, the grand jury seated in the District of Nebraska has returned a one-count indictment that charges you in that count with being a convicted felon in possession of a firearm, specifically described AR-15 rifle and over 600 rounds of ammunition. If you are convicted of that offense, it's punishable by up to 10 years in prison, up to a $250,000 fine, or both. There could also be up to a 3-year term of supervised release that could be imposed after any period of incarceration. Lastly,
hey, Clifford.
In the event of your conviction, there would also be a $100 special assessment that would be applied. Do you understand what you're charged with and what the possible penalties are?
I don't understand any of this because I'm not the Michael Wayne Parsons that you're seeking. That is a corporate fiction. And you said that you're referencing an AR-15.
Your mom's a corporate fiction.
It's not what's listed in this
Got him.
paper in front of me for that corporate fiction. So you're reading into the record things that do not exist on this indictment. I object to the reading of this indictment that is fraud because Mr. Sharp did not read it as it is written.
All right. I'm going to advise you of your constitutional rights. You have the right to remain silent. What that means is you do not have to say anything about the charges in any court proceeding. You do not have to provide a statement to the government or anything else.
Yes, Clifford, it's the same guy.
If you've already provided a statement, you do not have to say anything more. And if you ever start answering questions, you can stop answering those questions at any time. But you need to understand that what you choose to say to anyone other than your lawyer can and will be used against you. Do you understand your right to remain silent?
I don't understand any of this, nor do I waive any of my rights. My rights are not constitutional. They come from my Creator.
Not necessarily, Ava.
By the Constitution. The Constitution doesn't give me anything. This government
doesn't give me anything. Do you understand that you can remain silent if you want to?
I don't understand what you're doing.
Which is the judge's way of saying, please shut the fuck up, sir.
Because you don't have jurisdiction.
You have the right to counsel, and if you cannot afford counsel, counsel will be appointed for you at no cost to you. Do you want an attorney?
I don't waive any of my rights.
Do you want an attorney? It's a yes or no question.
I don't waive any of my rights.
Right.
I don't understand what you're doing. That's the point of this whole matter is you're trying to bait and switch me from counsel to an attorney. They're two different things.
Well, according to the courts, counsel under the Sixth Amendment is the same thing as a licensed attorney.
Legal counsel and an attorney are two different things.
The only
No, it's not.
People that can represent you in this court as counsel are attorneys.
Exactly.
What form of court is this?
This is the United States District Court for the District of Nebraska.
Nebraska.
And what form of court?
She just said.
The United States District Court for the District of Nebraska.
That's not the form of court. Is this an admiralty court?
No.
Is this a constitutional court?
Yes.
So you're following the Constitution?
Yes.
I advise you that you have the right to an attorney.
When you have the right to counsel under the Sixth Amendment, yes, it's a constitutional court.
Yes.
Do you recognize Article 3, Section 2 as an ambassador?
Okay, here's the problem, genius. The court's not going to recognize you as an ambassador of a separate nation state unless it's recognized by the U.S. Department of State. I can't declare my house and my property as a separate fucking country and that I am the ambassador of the nation of Artie and have the court recognize me as a fucking diplomat. That's not how that works. Not how any of this works.
No longer answering your questions, sir.
You're not following the Constitution if you're not recognizing Article.
No, Alpha. The nation of Artie is only. I know. I thank you. I love you, Deacon. I love you so much because you knew exactly what I was referring to. The nation of Pretoria, but the nation of Artie consists of me and my cats, Archer and Winston. They have equal rights in the nation of Artie. There.
Article 3.
I'm no longer answering your questions, sir, and I'm no longer listening to bogus arguments.
Then this court is rogue and it's a fraud. Everything that you do.
Clifford, I'm going to put you in timeout for that pun.
You can take up in motion.
You're violating international law. You're committing war crimes right now by holding me.
War crimes, even.
Now that you know that I'm an ambassador, you're holding me against my will. You're committing international war crimes. I have here a document proving my position as an ambassador of the Chilcotin Nation signed by the hereditary Grand Chief Stanley Stump Sr. himself from January 1st, 2016, before the alleged charge against this fictitious entity, Ambassador Associate Justice Michael Parsons of the Chilcotin Nation, member of the Chilcotin.
How am I going to get more money or an army to fit? Well, you know what? I have an army. The army is me. And my arms is my my sidearm. Is my Smith & Wesson M&P 9. That's my home defense. And my cat's claws are also deadly weapons.
National Congress of the country of Chilcotin, formerly British Columbia, Canada. Michael Parsons is not a U.S. citizen. Michael Parsons has diplomatic immunity based on the appointment to the position of ambassador by hereditary Grand Chief of the Chilcotin Nation, country of the Chilcotin, Stanley Stump Sr.
Stanley Stump Sr.
On January 1st, 2016, and based on the Vienna Convention on Diplomatic Relations, Article 39, which states that upon appointment by the country to the position of ambassador.
Again, that only has weight if the U.S. Department of State recognizes you as a legitimate nation state and you as an ambassador of said nation state. It's not something you can unilaterally declare and expect the court to recognize. With those talk. Wait, okay, Deacon, you've seen that video too? You see that YouTube channel with the cat's name Billy, with the talking where she puts her paw on the talking buttons. Oh my God, I'm so glad. I'm so glad I'm not the only one who was recommended that channel.
They are recognized and have diplomatic immunity. Ambassador Michael Parsons has been exonerated of all prior convictions and charges from
your mom's getting you stuff for Christmas
by the Universal Supreme
nice.
Court of the Chilcotin, which under the rules of reciprocity and the Constitution of the Chilcotin Nation and National Congress must be upheld by the United States, and under Title.
Emmy, I am a crazy cat gentleman. Please do not misgender me.
28, Section 1330, the United States is bound to uphold that order. Therefore, based on all the above, I, Hereditary Grand Chief Stanley Stump Sr., request immediate release of Ambassador Michael.
Hereditary Grand Chief. Isn't he also a Supreme Court Justice?
Parsons from detention in accordance with the Vienna Convention on Diplomatic Relations. I have a copy of my tribal card, my status card. It's blown up so that you may see it, and it clearly lists me as the ambassador of the Chilcotin Nation.
Okay.
I will enter that for the record, along with the...
For the record, on the record, and let the record show.
Copy of the letter from the Grand Chief Stanley Stump Sr. himself.
All right. You have the right to a jury trial.
I love the justice. All right, moving on.
You'll have the right to see and hear any witnesses who testify against you and to have them cross-examine on your behalf. You'll have the right to call witnesses for you, and if they will not come voluntarily, you can get a court order called a subpoena to make them come and testify. At the trial, you can testify yourself if you want to, or you can exercise your right to remain silent. If you remain silent at the trial, the jury will not be allowed to consider will not be allowed to consider your silence in deciding whether you are guilty. And at the trial, the government will not get a conviction against you unless it is able to prove to every single juror that you are guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. This case is set for I'm going to enter a not guilty plea on your behalf.
I mean, that's something you got to ask Mr. Michael Wayne Parsons, Deacon.
This case is set for trial for a 5-day trial before Judge Gerard for February 20th. I'll order reciprocal discovery under Rule 16 to be exchanged within 14 days of today. Pre-trial motions need to be filed by January 17th. Any reason not to otherwise...
Finally, I get some official recognition from, at least I get recognition from the not Vatican.
Progression schedule, Mr. Sharp?
No, Your Honor.
Judge, I'm going to be out of the office during the week of February 20th, and I presume that we're going to have a jury trial. Would it be possible to move this up a week or two?
Sure. Actually, he is not requesting counsel, so I'm not sure that...
I have not waived counsel. I demand to maintain all of my rights. I've not waived anything.
Then you are appointed as counsel, and you'd like it earlier than that.
I would, Judge.
The
Yes,
problem
please.
we have is this gentleman has already told me he doesn't want this case. He said he's got plenty of cases.
See, the problem is I actually looked up some of the case law on Lexis about this guy, and he has had like demands for replacing counsel like on 3 different occasions. It was clear to the court that this guy did not want a licensed attorney to represent him. He wanted some sovereign citizen nutter to represent him in court.
Doesn't want this case because of the publicity, apparently.
Grand Chief is a cheat that looks very dapper.
How about February 12th?
That would be great, Judge. Thank you.
I have no confidence in this.
Which is also something I've noticed, Nathan, that a lot of sovereign citizens do. They really, really like to exploit. I think that's a better word. Exploit actual native tribes, recognized chiefs to further their own beliefs. A lot of the Moors do that sort of shit, as many of you have seen. But this guy's also an example of it.
Individual, he is not given counsel.
Actually, could we go to February 5th?
Sure.
Because I suspect that even though it's scheduled...
Because a lot of these Native American tribes are, in fact, recognized as sovereign nations.
For a 5-day trial, it may take longer.
Yes. February 5th.
Grand Wizard, Grand Dragon.
Yes.
Yeah.
That sounds like a wonderful time.
Thank you.
One problem we also have is that the state has not shown any proof of a bond in this matter. Does the state have a bond in this matter?
No, that brings us to the issue of detention. What is the government's position?
No, not that
Your
bond.
Honor,
I mean the
I'm
bond
asking
for
the
the
court
charge.
to take judicial
No, not that bond. The other bond.
notice of the pretrial services report. We are requesting detention both on flight risk and on danger to the community. In addition to what's in the pretrial services report, I would proffer to the court that prior to the events that led to the instant indictment, Mr. Parsons was awaiting trial in Tennessee on release with a bracelet which he cut off. Boarded a
Facts not in
plane
evidence.
and
Objection.
intending to
I know, right?
Not in
the
evidence.
country of Canada when he stopped here in the state of Nebraska.
None of those
All of
facts.
those reasons we are asking for detention.
None of those facts are in evidence.
This
There's
is what
nothing in
we're
evidence
going-
to support that. That is not true.
This is what we're going to do.
There was nothing cut off.
If you'll allow me to speak, I am in charge.
Ma'am, I have a wife and a farm.
It doesn't make any difference how many wives you have or how many
Okay,
farms
all
you
right.
have.
To be honest, Lumina, I don't operate on your time, dude.
Just one for 33 years.
The issue for me is whether you pose a risk of flight and a risk of danger to the community if you are released. We're
I've never
looking
harmed-
at having a detention hearing. I'm looking at having that. And then also we have to deal with this TB test issue. There is Turner versus Safely gives you the 4 factors that I have to look at in determining whether I can order the TB test. I also need to find out from the marshals what their policy is, what the purpose of the policy is, what alternatives we have.
For the for the record, Nathan, I love Pierce Brosnan in GoldenEye. And Tomorrow Never Dies. I thought he was fantastic in those 2 movies. I love GoldenEye. Then again, that might be because I love GoldenEye 64 on N64, but
Those types of things.
It's because the guy is objecting to the TB test, to the TB vaccination, which again, that's a significant, invasion by the government to force somebody to have a vaccination. But he's also, in prison, and he won't attest to his vaccinations. And as somebody who came from Canada and refuses to acknowledge whether or not he's been vaccinated, that's a risk as somebody who's supposedly a foreign national. But so there is, again, a weighing of interest there, right? Between somebody who may or may not be susceptible to an infectious disease like TB versus what's going on there. She also said that, you know, because you're now challenging the identity of the individual that's being charged, you need to be identified. And regardless of whether you like it or not, you know, the police are going to have to fingerprint you, whether you voluntarily do it or not, which I feel like is a less invasive means because, you know, getting a thumbprint is less invasive than, you know, pricking you. So that's where the why the judge was talking about that, because the guy is like, he's an anti-vaxxer on top of everything else.
And so I'm kind of looking at doing the detention hearing on the afternoon of the 20th. Does that work?
Of December?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
And Your Honor, if I could, I don't know if you can see this. I'm going to
Judge, the 20th, Wednesday at what time were you?
I'm looking at 2:30. Does that work for everyone?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. We'll do a detention hearing at 2:30, and I'd like to cover the TB issue at the same time. Between now and then, the marshals are entitled, if they choose to place him in segregation under the 8th Circuit law, that you cannot, under 8th Circuit law, you cannot expose other people to potential risk of tuberculosis inside of a penal institution.
Yeah.
And if that is a concern for the marshal, or
I mean, my understanding is TB is a highly infectious disease. That's why there are a lot of safeguards regarding that.
For the Saline County Jail where he is being held, you may place him in segregation until we make a decision as to the merits under the Turner versus Safely criteria.
And currently I'm in segregation, and that's being addressed, Your Honor. And I do have with me a copy of my ordination. I'm an ordained minister, Native American minister.
Oh, on top of everything else.
And the fact is that I've never done a TB test. It is against my religion. I don't do any drugs, shots, nothing that I know is harmful. And the manufacturer of that shot does not, they state, they do not guarantee the safety or effectiveness of it because they can't guarantee what they put in there. That's the manufacturer. And
so your concern is about the shot itself and the pinprick test itself. Is that correct?
I don't put anything into my body that is potentially harmful or is not helpful. I've never done a TB test for that very reason. And the fact is that I've been locked up in the
Press X to doubt meme here.
The county jail in Phelps for 30 days, and LCC up the road here for going on a month and a half. And they had me in isolation for 10 days. They recognized, okay, he's not symptomatic. I went into general population. In Tipton County, they know that I don't do these shots, straight into general population. In the West Tennessee detention facility.
Sounds like you've been inside a fair amount of times, huh?
I was in segregation, not so much because of the TB shot, but because of this false accusation of a flight risk. If Your Honor looks at the record, you'll see that on the false charge in Tipton County, the hearing that I did not attend was because I never had a directive to appear. Prior to that, for going on 2 years, every month I would show up in that courtroom like clockwork. I was out on a $500 bond. I live in the community with my wife. I've got a farm. We're easily accessible. The only thing is that they never gave me an order or directive or anything. I had no indication I was supposed to appear on that day.
Bullshit.
Otherwise, I would have been there. I was working in my ministry with the Chilcotin Nation, working to help them get a timber deal so they can get their kids back from the foster system.
A timber deal?
All right. And Mr. Sharp, I'm also by then we should have
so he can help them get their kids back from foster.
The DNA fingerprints, those types of things. So let's do the identity hearing fully as well on Wednesday afternoon at 2 o'clock.
Judge, I have one last issue. If I could pass this up to you. It's a letter that I tried to get faxed to you last week. I do have a suit, regular clothes, as opposed to this, if I could request the graciousness of Your Honor to allow me to be in proper dress.
Everybody who is detained that comes before this court, this is their proper dress, and so you will be wearing that.
The orange, blue, brown, whatever it is, jumpsuit.
Anything else that we need to take up at this time?
No, Your Honor.
No, Judge.
We are in recess.
Let me put your papers back in the envelope for you. Ambassador.
There's this is only part 1, sadly. There's a lot of this. And this is just the arraignment and preliminary hearings. There is I think there's a 9-part series on his fecking trial. I haven't even heard all of it myself because most of it is boring, and because at the end at some point he gives up on the whole sovereign citizen thing and does attempt to try and get himself out of the situation that he's in through the actual means, but he eventually it sounded to me like he gives up at some point with the whole charade of the sovereign citizen stuff. Is that you, Canadian?
Yes, sir.
I can barely hear you, dude.
How about now?
Oh, much better.
Much better?
Yeah, much better.
Great.
Although
he has what?
No, go ahead.
He has about 20.
What, 20 videos?
He records his entire interaction.
Wow.
Yeah.
So. Well, the thing is the audio is the audio quality is actually good enough to where I thought this was actually the actual audio recording, the actual audio transcript. It sounds like it though.
Yeah, I was doing some research on that because I'm interested in this because I just found you out 2-3 months ago.
Right.
From Schrodinger. So, yeah.
Well, shout out to Schrodinger.
I found all your live streams, and I went back to one of your first live streams and just watched all of them through, and got myself kind of hick. But yeah, this guy recorded all of this on his phone as well.
Yeah.
But I think this is the courtroom though.
No, this was the first one I ever heard, this was the preliminary hearing with the federal district court. And then later on, I eventually heard the follow-ups to this hearing, as well as I think the first and second parts of his actual trial. But beyond that, I didn't bother because it was kind of I just lost interest because it sounded like he eventually gave up and was genuinely trying his best to get out of what he was in. So that's why I lost track of it.
Yeah, it kind of goes down his entire little rabbit hole of that. So it kind of just goes into the sovereign circle, just keeps on doing it for multiple court dates. And I kind of tried to get through all of them. I didn't go through the last 3.
No, well, yeah.
I knew it was gonna be just the same thing over and over and over again.
Right, because you have to be interested in some of these things because a lot of it can be a lot of boring legal jargon. It's not as interesting as a traffic stop where the windows get smashed, But I personally live for the courtroom audio because I love hearing the judges try to understand, but also fight back against this nonsense. But a lot of the trial stuff I find fascinating, even if it's not as exciting as a video of somebody getting arrested for being an idiot. So.
Yeah, it's not like the First Amendment auditors or getting arrested for trespassing or the sovereign citizens on a traffic stop not complying with the officers and getting arrested for disorderly conduct or something.
Yeah, or the earlier this evening, like the old guy screaming bloody murder after he was video recording kids in a family court division. So yeah, I mean, yeah.
Oh yeah. It's a bunch of.
I'm still angry about that. If you haven't heard
weirdness
that, I'm still very upset about that.
Is it the I got into the live stream late. Is it the old guy who says you're hurting my arm? Or something on the ground?
That one.
And
Yes,
he's blocking the doorway.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I seen that episode. I've seen that video, and it's like I hate it when one of the his friend right there was purposely trying to get the little kid on his
on video.
Camera.
Yeah,
on video, and he was trying to like go over the dad's shoulder and arms and all that, and it's like not good.
Right.
It's like
it's
not.
It's not appropriate. Period. Like there's a reason why Google, blocks out minors, the images of minors. They are minors. They are underage. They don't have that wherewithal to put themselves on video in public. It even more so when it's kids who are involved in the justice system, who are involved in family court, because it's more than likely than not, they are victims of something or another. So I did not see. That's the thing. I didn't know that. I heard this guy. I heard this video. I think oftentimes I heard the video rather than saw it. I didn't realize. I knew that they were in a courthouse. I didn't realize that they were in in the family division, and this guy was actively trying to videotape a child, an underage kid, in the family division. I didn't realize that until this video, and that's what got me heated. And that's why I got pissed off.
Oh yeah, the one of them on I highly dislike the old man just because of that, and he tried to play the entire.
No, he
played
the whole disabled thing, yeah, and it was so painfully obvious that it was that it was made up. Especially when he told his cameraman friend to shut up about talking about what injuries does he have or what issues, medical issues that he has, because he knows that he can't back that up if he gets ambulance help or if he gets assistance.
Yeah, see, I don't really mind people videotaping like all to them, but it's the point of when you're, it's the creepiness of it though. It's like you're not telling them about anything, and it's like it's kind of like they're trying to plan something. You know what I mean?
It's in that context, it's very much unlawful for them to start videotaping. But even if they're in a situation where they're supposedly lawful, there's also a common fucking courtesy that not to fucking videotape people. But then these guys, for whatever reason, these guys who claim to be the arbiters of First Amendment, of the First Amendment, they choose these situations, these locations, like children in a domestic violence courthouse or domestic violence division of a courthouse or a family division, or the outside of a fucking battered women's shelter in Boston, Massachusetts. What the fuck is wrong with you?
It's like they're, I don't want to say unstable, but I don't think they have a very busy life. You know what I'm saying?
No, of course they don't have a fucking life. Many of these guys do this for the attention, as Emmy said. They do it for the views. They do it for the supposed support that they're going to get on the eventuality they get arrested.
I even saw I forgot his name. Audie in the USA.
Yeah.
Fatty Patty,
Then, yeah. That fucking guy.
Yeah. I remember in one of Schrodinger's videos, he did a thing about him, and he said he can go up to the children's area, the children's court, and you know the elevator that goes up, and he said, yeah, you can go, we can go up there, and I was like, there wasn't any children, but it's like the point of
you're missing the point.
Going up there,
yeah,
it's like him going up there is the entire
problem. Yeah. The fact that
it's like,
the fact that kids aren't actively present in the area isn't the point. It's that there's no videotaping there, period, because of the potential of a kid coming into that area. Just like as it did in the video that we saw this evening. A father and his son were walking into the lobby when these guys were harping about, oh, well, the secretary, you're not a kid, so what's the problem? And here's a fucking kid, and the old man does everything in his power to put his camera right in the kid's face, to the point where the father is like, get the fuck away from me, and now he's screaming bloody murder, like, how dare you batter me, sir? Well, like, fuck
like
you.
Assault.
Well, fuck you. Get away from my kid.
Tells the security officer, just, I want to report a assault, and just keeps on screaming assault. Yeah. But it's
you're getting robotic there, buddy. Right quick. Yep, you're definitely robotic.
Schrodinger's cat. That is an excellent question, and the answer requires me to talk about physics.
Can you hear me now?
So I've asked my friends, PhD Tony, who is a physicist,
is it good, or
and
is
Jack
it still
Zhang,
robotic?
who is a
No,
PhD
you're good.
physics student, to help me talk about Schrodinger's cat. And I shouted expletives when I was watching this for the first time.
Yeah,
but I'm going to try to be professional while I do this.
Real problem with
Is there any reason why you was asking me while I'm recording, sir?
Because you're standing in front of a women's in-only building.
And what crime is that?
Especially
is that
with
a crime? Is that a crime?
I don't know.
Sovereign citizens, like the entire thing of taking away police resources, then complaining about how they're wasting police resources.
Right.
That's not a crime.
And
it can be considered one. Okay.
Seriously, what are these subhumans going to do next?
And
Film
with the
cancer
more,
patients at a
it's
children's
like,
hospital?
I even put
Civil
a question
society
in
protects its most
the,
vulnerable members from
in
scum
Discord,
like this.
like,
I'm really
I
trying to
get
keep
that
my
they
composure.
believe
if your windows
that
are open,
the Moorish empires on this entire continent of South and North America.
Hang on. I'm showing the video of the battered women's shelter. What?
Call the cops, right? Okay.
I just heard the call go out.
All right, no problem. I'll wait for him. Want to go talk to these guys?
So I got a report of our friend here. He hasn't given me my name or anything yet. He was reportedly trying to look through windows, trying to touch windows, get in through windows, come over, and he's sitting here recording, saying there's no problem with standing on the sidewalk, recording all the females entering and exiting the building. You can't be trying to ask emails along. You don't want to move along.
Yeah, that's, excuse me. No, you didn't ask me what was going on. You listened to his side, and you're giving me directives, and you didn't hear my side.
Weren't you doing this earlier too? I'm gonna let you know that
Name and badge number, please.
5162 Officer Down.
Name and badge number.
1733 Officer Falls.
Okay, so you're listening. You're going to listen to this guy before you hear my side of the story.
This is the woman's side of the shelter. So if you want to stay on the other side of the shelter,
no, this is a public street. I'm able to stand on this street, and I'm able to record whatever I can see. You guys know that. It doesn't matter if it's a woman's shelter. I'm on public street.
Are you trying to stay? So that's what I'm asking. Are you trying to stay at a shelter?
No, I'm on a public street and I'm recording. I'm an independent journalist gathering content for a story.
Bullshit.
I'm tired of hearing that lie. I'm gathering content for a story. None of these troglodytes have ever produced a news story.
I don't have to answer that because that would compromise my story, sir.
Okay.
So, listen, You need to say, first of all, they made a false report, said I was trying to enter the windows. You guys need to conduct an investigation if you feel as though there's a crime that's being made and check out their surveillance. I never tried to go in anybody's windows.
You're looking in, you're pointing your camera into the window.
The detectives will follow up.
Okay, well, they need to follow up on it then, but am I detained?
Yes, you're being detained right now.
Well, why am I being detained? Can you articulate the crime that I committed?
You've been filmed. They're saying you're filming inside the woman.
Okay, did you conduct an investigation to find...
Detectives will follow up with that.
Did you conduct...
Well, here's the thing, asshole. Assuming you are doing content for a story, even the journalists there would not show their faces. Or would actively not put their faces in camera.
So, wait a minute. You're detaining me without knowing if I committed a crime, right?
No, I didn't say that.
Well, the only way you can detain me if I committed a crime. If you see me...
No, they're conducting an investigation. So they can detain you while they're conducting an investigation. Based on the report that they got.
You see me? So am I detained? Am I detained? Have a nice day.
Free to go.
You're free to go as well. I'm going to stand here and record. If you guys are ordering me to leave and giving me a lawful request, then I'm going to leave under threatened arrest. I will leave under threatened arrest, and this will be reported to your supervisor.
Okay,
so are you giving me a lawful order to leave?
They're telling you to leave, yes.
Okay, no problem.
He said he would leave if they asked him to, and then they asked him to, and then he didn't leave. If it were up to me, it would be taser time. Better yet, he should get a taser pepper spray cocktail. If you haven't caught on yet, I'm not a fan of this moron.
Could you call a supervisor, please? Yes, I need a supervisor.
So now Karen wants to speak to a manager.
Do you think it's acceptable to videotape a woman's shelter?
Can you quote law that I committed a crime? Can you quote that law, sir?
They're going to explain to him why it's a crime in a minute, but they shouldn't have to. If you're the type of person that has to have a law to get you to act like a human...
Exactly. It shouldn't have to be a fucking law to not do this. It really shouldn't. For fuck's sake.
As far as I'm concerned, you should be ostracized from the civilized world.
Anytime, anywhere you think it's acceptable to
the response. Let me explain something to you.
Are you a male?
Let me explain something to you.
Are you a
Let
male?
me explain something to you,
Are you a
please.
male?
Can I explain something to you?
You're not going to answer my question?
No, I don't have to. I don't have to answer that question.
Go ahead. Explain.
The onus falls on them to protect the client's privacy. I am well within my rights to record. I am on a public street. You cannot trespass my eyes. If they have a problem with me recording, they need to protect the client's privacy. There's no expectation.
You can't show respect?
Excuse me.
You can't show respect?
So is that if that's what it is
He's wrong, and he's going to find out where he's wrong here in a bit. But again, it shouldn't have to be a law to say that it is fucking wrong, man. Don't do this. Don't. You're a guy video recording women going into a battered women's shelter. Do you not understand what that looks like? Jesus Cristo, come on!
My feelings are it's for the woman that you're videotaping.
These women are victims, and he is re-victimizing them. It may be old-fashioned for me to say, but I was raised to protect women and children. Whoever raised this guy failed.
How you doing, sir? Sergeant, right? Yeah. Okay. So I was out here on public recording. I didn't breach any private property, anything. I did see the windows that was open, and I recorded that as well. They received a report by this guard over here that I was trying to enter into the windows, which is not true. I have everything on footage.
That was Spanish.
They told me that these guys right here are enforcing feelings rather than law because they were saying, I'm an independent journalist gathering content for a story. So they told me that the women and the staff are feeling uncomfortable because I'm recording. But their feelings don't trump.
But I'm also not surprised that's Italian.
Start. I'm on a public property. I haven't done anything wrong. They're telling me that I have to leave. Okay. And I would like you to educate your officers that I'm not doing anything wrong.
Why don't you give me a minute to talk to them, all right?
Okay.
See what's going on.
No problem.
Is buying an unskippable ad rude? Maybe, but it's for your own good. I'm
No.
teaching a class about Watch Dogs Legion, the breakthrough game where every single character is playable. So do yourself a favor and type this in.
No, I will not.
In a way, I like the way this sergeant handled this situation, but I would have rather seen them arrest him after they bounce his head off the sidewalk a few times.
Then they should protect the privacy.
You're doing a little bit more than gathering in a public place.
Okay.
When you go and start sticking a camera into windows and filming the interior of a building,
okay,
people have an expectation of privacy in the interior of a building.
Right, which means
It's
they
a
should
private
create the
space.
privacy.
Time out.
Nope.
We actually have something in the law called a peeping Tom.
Yep. It's a law in New Jersey, that's for sure. They are peeping Tom laws.
Peeping Tom.
Yeah.
Peeping Tom. And is that
that's basically what your conduct qualifies as, right?
And that applies to a
Yes, it does, asshole.
Building, a public building.
Yep.
Yes,
That applies
absolutely.
to a public building.
Yep.
This is a women's shelter. They have an expectation of privacy inside the shelter.
Mhm.
You're placing yourself filming inside the windows.
Okay.
That qualifies you as a peeping Tom.
So if I was looking in the window from here.
You're gonna have an
Yep. It qualifies, motherfucker.
option. You're gonna either walk away now,
Mm-hmm.
or we can always take you to jail.
I'm going to walk away under threatened duress of being
Get the fuck out of here.
arrested.
Great.
That's not a
Sergeant
problem.
McGrail, ID number 108886. Have a nice night.
I love this fucking guy. I love this sergeant.
All you guys have a nice night, and this will be uploaded on YouTube.
Have a nice night.
Okay. And everyone on YouTube will realize what a scummy human being you are.
Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. I'm a peeping Tom.
Yes, you are. And you have to be threatened with arrest to do the right thing. I have nothing but contempt for these people. It's a shame that we have to put up with them.
Are you?
No. I'm not reading your advertisement, lady. And we're done. I'm going to end it there. That guy got me heated. That older guy earlier this evening got me heated. And yeah. I don't understand why these supposed arbiters of the First Amendment decide to use among the most vulnerable in our society as pawns in their crusade. And it really is messed. So I'm gonna end it there. Thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna be back on either tomorrow or Friday. Probably more Sekiro, but on my other channel, but we'll see what happens there. Thank you guys again. Take care. Have a good night. See you next time. Adios.